from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this? This is happening! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All systems are go.
Make some noise! 3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Mike.
So many Mike. So many Mike. So many Mike. So many Mike. Don't confuse me. You are Mike. You are Mike. You are Mike. Hey! Mike. 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 So many jump. So many jump. So many jump. So many jump.
It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good.
Is that it? I thought I had a hiccup coming.
Oh.
I was going to let it come out. Did not. Carmen, how are you doing?
So tired.
Oh, my God. Why? Me too.
I don't know. I just couldn't couldn't fall asleep last night.
Yeah.
And then when I did fall asleep, I was out. But it just made it so this morning, my body was still you need 2 more hours.
Yeah. I was sort of feeling like sleeping a little longer this morning too.
Yeah.
So let me tell you why I'm a little sleepy. I decided to try and share in the good fortune that Galvin has had on Hard Rock Bet. Mm-hmm. And I got a hair up my ass. So I've been going to the casino, and now I downloaded a digital craps game app.
All over it.
A blackjack game.
Yeah.
And I've just been playing online, and I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. Amanda did not have a good feeling the last time we went. We went to dinner. It was too smoky and too crowded for her, and she was like, I think I'm done for a little while. And then last night, she's like, I hate to bring this up, but I think we're going to the casino Sunday with my father. I was like, oh, we're going back, baby. But anyway. Oh, hello. Mm-hmm. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm all sidetracked.
Casino, you've been downloading stuff.
I got all my apps. I was playing blackjack and doing all this stuff. You know, you're great when you play on your app. You're never going to lose.
Sure, yeah, not actual money.
Splitting tens and doing good, that kind of stuff. And last night I was like, let me look at Hard Rock app and the Hard Rock Bet app and let me see what I can get going on there. So I don't watch baseball. I was the huge Yankee fan since I was a kid, and I have a Yankee tattoo. My whole family is it was indoctrinated into the Yankees. You couldn't, if I would have come out and be like I was a Mets fan, it would be easier to say I was gay in the 70s than it would have been to say I was a Mets fan, which is very similar. So I after Derek Jeter, after David Wells, after Tino Martinez. Those guys, like I also realized that when I was a kid, men played baseball. And then as you get older, your friends play baseball. And then as you get older, kids play baseball. It's weird. I mean, obviously they're all the same age and you get older, but I was looking at it last night and they're all just a bunch of Hispanic kids that are playing baseball.
Right.
And when I was a kid, it was a bunch of old white dudes. And I don't know, it's weird how that changes as you get older. Now, clearly it's the same age of the baseball guys, but you're getting older. And I just care less about sports. I don't know what it is. But last night I decided I'm going to bet on sports. And I don't know anything about the WNBA, soccer. I did not want to play table tennis. So I said, let me lay down a ridiculous parlay on baseball, and I will just bet the odds. So I picked teams that were favored to win. I picked one team that was given the points and predicted to lose. And then I went with the good old reliable Yankees to win last night. And sometime around the 7th inning, I checked my scores, and all my teams were winning. In the 7th inning, I was so excited. Carmen, I was so excited.
There's no way you could lose.
Then one by one, ding, the Tampa Bay Rays demolished the Kansas City Royals last night.
Oh, Rays up.
Rays up.
Rays have been playing very well.
Rays have been playing great. Now, they shut them out. Oh, I don't know. They might have scored at the end, but they were shutting them out the whole game. Then I had, I don't even know. I had some other, Chicago and somebody else playing, and that was close. But that one, the Braves, I gave the Braves at 1.5. I took that. They were winning. It was just great. And the only thing that happened was the Yankees. The Yankees and the Reds were tied 3-3. And I said, holy smokes. If this hits, I would have won $717.
Off of 75.
Off of $75. So the Hard Rock Bet app offered me up to $250 to buy out early. So I called the guru of gambling, Galvin, and I said, I bet 75. They're offering me I could win 717. They're offering me 250. Should I take it? And Galvin spoke common sense. He said, if you take it and they win, you're going to be so frustrated.
Yeah, I said you bet 75.
Yeah.
And if they're offering you 250, if they were offering you 400 or more,
I would
have taken that.
Yeah.
But if you bet 75, you can lose 75 and be like, I lost 75. You never had the 700. So, you go.
In my mind, I spend it 3 times.
Yeah, you go, all right, it's 75. And if I won 250 off of 75, that's good, but, it's not 700 and something.
Right.
So I said, let it ride.
Oh, yeah.
Also, when I play the scratch offs, I'm not scratching off to win $5. I'm scratching off to win the jackpot. If I don't win the jackpot, I don't even check and cash them in anymore.
Is there anything worse than buying a $20 scratch off and winning $20?
No, you start over again.
I'd rather lose. I don't want to have to go back in the store.
Right.
I just throw those tickets out.
I put them in my visor at
it
least.
falls on the seat of the car.
Buy another ticket with it, but next time. I'm not going back in.
No.
So I did something last night that I haven't done in some time. I began to watch baseball.
Oh.
And I put the over the Yankees and the Reds game in the bottom of the 9th on the television, only to realize the television was significantly behind the app.
Oh, yeah, it's way behind.
So you
can actually watch on the app.
That's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, that makes it up to date.
That app is ridiculously functional. It's great. They've got everything. So I'm watching on the TV. I'm watching on the app. I'm figuring out what's going on. I know I'm behind. I got runners on base, but Judge is scoring on the app, so I know that the Yankees scored. I was like, yes, the Yankees scored. They scored on a wild pitch. It was great, blah, blah, blah. Then the Reds get up. The goddamn Reds scored. And then they inning change again, and then like the top of the 11th or the bottom of the 11th inning, the Reds scored. They had loaded bases, scored a bunch of runs, and ruined my whole goddamn parlay.
Yeah, I was tied up 5-5, bases loaded, and they pulled the outfield in.
Yeah,
because they're like, we got to stop this, whatever, and then just a little blooper into the outfield, and it was like, there you go.
This is how long it's been since I watched baseball. In fact, Gio, let me ask you: What is the significant change in overtime in baseball when they go into extra innings?
In extra innings?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you?
If they go into extra innings, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking.
I did not know about this. And they go
that they put a runner on
they
second?
put a runner on second base.
Yeah.
To speed up the game.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, they got the clock. Listen, baseball needed speeding up.
Yeah.
They got the clock on the pitcher.
Yeah.
Overtime, they put a runner on second. I think it's good.
I think it's good, too. It's just not very fair.
Let's wrap it up and get out of here.
But both teams get it. It's not
Right.
like one gets it and the other doesn't.
No. It's fair. I mean, it's fair for both teams.
Because like for 7-on-7 football, if it comes down to a tie, they flip a coin. Whoever wins that gets the ball first, and if they score, it's done.
Yeah.
Like both teams don't get a chance.
Yeah, I don't like sudden death.
That's how
like
it
that.
used to be for NFL.
But that sucks. You know what I mean? Because
You play your ass off and it comes down to a coin flip.
right. Because basically, if you're winning that toss and you're on offense, you're winning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that sucks.
Well, it sucked last night when I watched my 717. They did come back and made me another offer.
Oh, yeah?
$61.
Oh.
You shut your goddamn mouth. I'm not taking that. And I watched it just go right down, circled and went right down the drain.
Every one of my betting stories ends like this.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I know, but
Would you
it's
guys
just,
like to hear how my betting
No,
started?
no.
Yes.
No.
I'm waiting for Galvin to come in and be like, I hit.
No.
Oh, Galvin's going to come in
big.
driving a new car one
Right.
day.
Yeah.
So I am now betting on whether the next pitch will be a ball, a strike, a foul tip, whether it will be over 94 miles per hour, all this different stuff. So I bet ball, in play, ball.
What are you betting?
Ball. What do you mean?
How much per?
150.
Oh, my. You
And
might
what do you
have
win?
a problem.
360.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
175, 327, 39, 136. Yesterday, just in pitching, whether it was a ball or a strike or over 94 miles per hour. You want to take a guess? I mean, I shared some with you. I sent you a few, whatever. Just take a guess of what I made.
No, I don't want to.
$600.
$600.
$400.
$400.
$1,100.
$1,100. Carmen?
$750.
$2,760.
I also feel
my
like
gosh.
you dusted over something. I want to point out what Galvin just said. You can bet on whether the next pitch will be over a certain mile per hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane.
I did win a little bit during football season. You can bet on how the drive ends.
Oh, yeah,
You
those
can
are great.
bet if it's going to be a pass or a run on the next play. Which
The in-play betting is the most exciting
Yeah.
and the most fun. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a little bit of skill to it, but a lot of luck to it,
football,
for sure.
it's pretty. If you watch the teams a lot, it's pretty predictable.
Also, pitching.
Yeah.
Pitching, you know that they're not going to be throwing, like they come out with a fastball, then they throw a slider,
Yeah.
do different things, whatever. But you never know. Change up, whatever, and you're like, all right, well, that was 78 miles per hour,
because I would watch. I've watched every Bucks game, so you kind of get a feel of how like
First
the
drive, field goal.
drive or two goes. Yeah, you get a field goal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was watching the Steelers, and I was going out to Vegas to see the Steelers play, and I bet that this drive would end in Pat Freiermuth catching a touchdown, and
Yeah.
he did, and I made like $2,000 off of one play, and I was like, well, that just paid for my trip. Thank
Yeah.
you, Steelers.
That's so great.
Yeah.
That's so great. I did not win, but I still enjoyed it, and it made me watch baseball again, and it was a good time. I just wish it would have ended at like at 9 o'clock instead of 10:30.
Yeah.
And I'm a little sleepy sheepy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like going to bed at 9 and then going to bed at like 10:30 is a huge difference.
Oh, it's a big difference,
when you're
for sure.
waking up at 4.
Yeah.
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 That's taking like a quarter of your sleep off,
Yeah.
So the other thing I watched last night, which I continue to hate watch, was America's Got Talent.
Oh, of
Anybody
course.
watch that last night?
No, but I have seen clips.
Okay, so if we can just recap a couple of things. Please. Started off with a very, very good close-up magician, and he just I couldn't even figure out half. I mean, I kind of figured it out. He looks like he wears a suit, and it looks like he's got some pockets in his forearm, and he would make stuff disappear, and he would like shove it in the pocket. But he did it so well. He was really, really good. And he also he would take a piece of paper that was solid, and he'd go like this, and it would break apart into pieces, and the pieces would hover in the air, and then he'd put it back together again.
Wow.
Now, granted, the pieces were held together probably by some sort of filament, and then when he put it back together, he was switching it to a different piece of paper, but he was so good you couldn't really
So
see
fast,
it. Yeah, he was so fast. Like, I was really impressed with him. And I said, all right, I'll watch this show. It sucked me back in. Then the next one was a lady who set the Guinness World Record for hula hooping around her ass.
Okay.
She just put it around her ass, and she went like this and did it for over an hour. And that was it.
Not on the show.
On the show.
No, I mean, but they go to other guests and then come back to her and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
So every once in a while, you would just see her in the background shaking her ass. Yeah. Then they had a bunch of dancers.
Was she in great shape, by the way? Did she have...
No.
Oh, really?
She was not in bad shape, but it turned out she was a scientist who left her job as a scientist to pursue her ass hula hooping.
That's so weird because there's a chick that showed up on Instagram like yesterday who's a hula hooper, but she's on OnlyFans as well.
I saw that too yesterday.
Yeah.
Too, and I said the same thing to my wife. I go, I saw a girl do this on Instagram yesterday. That is definitely, this woman must have started that. Like, this woman must have put that back out there into the universe.
Yeah, that's so weird that you bring up a woman with a hula hoop because I, of course,
saw the same thing. Yep.
Yeah, and but she doesn't like sexy outfits and stuff.
Yeah, and she does it on her ass.
Yeah, and on the ass.
Yeah.
See, I think it is that just shows how many people watch America's Got Talent and then went to Instagram and Googled hot hula hooper.
You're 100% right.
And it just brought up girls who are already doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just means the creeps watch America's Got Talent.
The hula hoop girl came up like earlier in the day for me.
From before
really?
America's Got Talent. Yes, yeah.
Oh.
But I think last night was a rerun.
Oh,
of AGT.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's not the same girl, though.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely not the same girl. This one was an older lady.
I have a different algorithm because we talked about Shane Gillis hosting the ESPYs, and then my thing came up and said you can buy a whatchamacallit T-shirt
Tires.
from the tires shop. Yeah. I was like,
What else? So there was something else in AG. Tom Sandoval.
Yeah.
Who I still don't know who he is. I know he was on Vanderpump Rules.
Was on Vanderpump Rules, and then there was a big Scandival. Get it?
So they mentioned that on America's Got Talent. He slept with his girlfriend's friend.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They made a whole season out of it.
New York Times called him the most hated guy in America.
Oh, yeah. It's like, and I'm like, yeah, she was hot. She was hotter than his girlfriend, and his girlfriend was a bitch. So
how did he get on that show? Because he's not a Vanderpump.
No,
He's a server
it's
at
the servers. It's the people that work at Vanderpump's.
So he's just a handsome guy who was a waiter?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
And now he's super famous.
Yeah, they just went in and were like, hey, we have this high-end restaurant. All the people who work here are good-looking, so we'll follow them and drama will ensue, which, of course, it does.
Right.
And they, wind it up a little bit. Hey, you heard what this one said about you? And do that kind of thing. Yeah, because they have people have music careers, people have acting careers, people have all these different things. And then, of course, other spin-off shows. They're good on this show, on this reality show, so we'll put them on another, give them their own reality show.
Oh, I thought he was like a son of the pump lady.
No.
And
the son of the pump lady is a little off.
Okay.
You see him every once in a while, and you're like, okay.
Well.
They're like, can we put Ernie on the show? And they're like, I guess so. And then like every once in a while, you see him as a busboy, and they're like, Ernie, Linda's son. And you're like, I don't like him.
Well, Tom Sandoval was on, and he performed.
Yeah.
And he said, I was the most hated man in America, and I'm just trying to be, reinvent myself, and blah, 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 blah. And then he did Aha's Take on Me.
Yeah.
A mediocre version.
Very mediocre.
That was very high energy, but very mediocre, and led me also to believe that they were playing to a track, and they weren't really playing live.
Oh, yeah.
And he was singing, and he's a mediocre singer at best, and they put him through.
Yeah. By the way, I've heard him sing live.
Yeah.
And they sweetened up the vocals.
Oh, yeah.
He sounded mediocre, and that's the best he's ever sounded. Because it's Tom Sandoval and the most extras. And he's like, I'm in a band now, and they go in there and it's like live rehearsal and it sounds terrible.
Also, when you're in a band with 19 people,
exactly,
you're doing very little of the work.
Yeah, not a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. So that guy got put through.
Yeah,
that's the worst show.
It really is.
Yeah,
and it's like clearly you're putting him through because he was on your friend Simon, Vanderpump, Lisa Vanderpump, on her show, and he has heat on him, so you're putting him through. Because if that would have been just Joe Schmo that works at Starbucks, yeah, they would have been like, yeah beat it.
That show stinks.
I mean, have we ever said, man, this is the best show?
No,
but I feel like it has potential.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like that what we're missing is Ed Sullivan. We're just missing a variety show.
Yeah.
Get Ryan Seacrest and have him come out. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the hula hoop ass lady. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Sandoval and his dumb loser band. Here's now a bunch of black guys who can dance.
Yeah. Right, but the problem with it is you can't make fun of anyone anymore. You know what I mean? That used to be the greatest thing about American Idol was that they would just rip on these people, and then the girl unalived herself, and everyone was like, oh, we can't make fun of him anymore.
Unalived herself.
Have you seen Questions with Balls?
No.
We watched that the other night.
What is that?
It was on Fox, where they ask you questions, and the people, like all the answers, there'll be like a family, and all the answers to the questions will be, underneath on like this board, and they just stand in front of the answer they think is correct, and then they go drop the balls, and these giant, huge balls come down, and if you got the answer correct, the ball will not hit you into the pool. If you got it wrong, it hits you into the pool. that's the whole purpose of the show.
Yeah.
And just a guy drop the balls. And it just comes down, boom.
Yeah. Well, there was that one show that just had ball like Plinko. And go down and you'd win 100,000 or you win this, that, whatever. But it was the simplest thing. But I was like just glued to it. You're like,
the wall.
The wall. That's what it was. Yeah.
It'd be like these movies happen or take place after 2025. And then it gives you like 6 answers. One of the answers is wrong. So if you're standing over the wrong answer, the ball drops down and hits you into the water. It's so simple, so great. Drop the balls.
Right. So you want to do a show that everybody would watch, but you can't do, but you should be able to do, is have that same thing or the talent show, whatever, and then they just have a samurai chop your head off. You know what I mean?
Right. Or a guy come out and kiss you.
Yeah.
Driving yesterday, and I get a phone call as I was picking up my daughter from volleyball. So I couldn't answer the phone, and then I got a text that, hey, can you give me a call? And that call is from our old friend Katie Pedretti, who works at Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Oh, okay.
Katie Pedretti, I called her back. She said, hey, can I ask for a favor? Now, what could she have been asking for? She would be the lady that would be bringing artists on the show. So if she had somebody at Ruth Eckerd Hall or at the Capitol Theater.
I have a question before I answer your question.
All right.
What is the no handlebars? What are the guys?
Cage the Elephant.
Cage the Elephant. Is Cage the Elephant show at the Sound or at one of her venues?
Yes.
Okay.
At the Sound.
Then I would say the question was, can you stop making fun of Cage the Elephant?
Oh. Winner. Actually, it was not so much that. It was, can you take down your post? So John Brennan and I have been playing around back and forth. I don't dislike Cage the Elephant.
Kind of sounds like you do.
No, I only know that one song, and it's not a bad song.
I've said the whole time, Cage the Elephant, great live. I've seen them multiple times, great live.
My problem is, and I'm going to get this out for the people who don't know, 97X doesn't exist anymore on the radio. It only exists online. I don't know how many people are listening. I admittedly don't know. It could be gazillions. I don't think it is. And they're still continuing to do this 97X Next Big Thing promotion because they've had success with it in the past. And I feel like they are wasting their efforts. They have the number one station in the market. They have the number one morning show in the market. They have most of the rest of the day parts, the number one day parts in the market. They have a station that is filled with shows on the weekend. Why would they not create an event for this station instead of trying to keep that thing resuscitated and keep it alive? Move it to this station and finally do. I mean, I've been here at this station for 19 years, and in 19 years they haven't been able to come up with a good event for this station. They've been talking, we're going to do a big comedy thing. Never happens. The only comedy thing that ever happens, I put together. We're going to do a big concert. Never happens. None of it ever happens. So I am a little bit jealous and a little bit angry, and I'm saying, why can't they do it over here? The truth is that I don't really know or care about Cage the Elephant or 97X or any of that stuff. I'm just being a little bit of a baby. That is the absolute truth. So that is why I was saying. So me crapping on Cage the Elephant is just me throwing a baby tantrum saying, I want to have a big concert. I want to do some fun stuff. So we get to do things like the Bone Beach Bash and that stuff. So I'm excited, but I like to be a jerk off sometimes. So John Brennan, who I assume it's John, puts out the 1025 The Bone Instagram. He put out a Cage the Elephant promotion and then wrote a quote on the bottom that said, Mike Calta said, this will be the coolest show of the summer.
Well, it said this will be the coolest show of the summer, and then it put like the quote by Mike Calta, maybe.
Yeah. And then I wrote not cool underneath it. And it was just jokes. Like he was, and then they put it on another one and I just wrote, stop promoting this here. No. Like I was just joking around. So Katie was like, stop being a dick. So I stopped being a dick. I am very happy that Cage the Elephant is coming to the Sound. If you're going to see a show, go see it at the Sound.
Sound is awesome.
Is fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Listen, two things. One, it takes a lot of balls to call up and ask me to do that, because right away my first instinct when you want me to do something is to say no. You know? But I love Katie Pedretti, and I don't want to make her upset or anybody else. So Cage the Elephant it is.
Yes.
Carmen, you know what would be great?
What?
If we had some of those tickets to give away this morning.
I think we do.
Oh!
Hey, look at that. Synergy.
I might keep them for myself.
Synergy.
I interviewed them one time.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, very nice guys.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
At next big thing, I thought these guys are going to be legends.
I was going to say, you know what I hear? I hear that they're legends. I heard they were passed on America's Got Talent.
Oh.
Yep. Passed.
By hula hoop ass?
Yeah.
It actually looks like they were taken from us.
Oh, of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They were taking from us or not giving away?
Not you.
We don't have them anymore.
Oh.
Guess what?
No.
I'm going to
Yeah.
give them away
No,
anyway.
you can't.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Now you
Yes,
can't
I am.
have 'em.
No, you
Yes, I
can't.
am.
No,
Yes,
you
I can.
No,
Yes, I
you
can.
can't.
Yes, I can.
Just attach Katie Pedretti's number.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then they can call.
You know what?
I can give away Cage the Elephant tickets. I'm promoting it. I can give away a pair of tickets to it.
The show of the summer.
We don't have them.
The coolest show of the summer. If you want to go, if you win Sporkle, it is one of the options of tickets you can have.
You're the worst.
Yep. Well,
You suck.
Nah, it's,
Now I hate Katie.
It's
Now
Oh.
I'm mad at her because now.
It's Mike Olivero's birthday. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Oh, is it his birthday today?
Yeah.
That big gorilla.
Happy birthday.
Happy in 8 years, he's 117.
Oh.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to play Sporkle. If you want to get those sweet, sweet Cage the Elephant tickets, we'll have them up for grabs next, among other stuff. Carmen will tell you what that stuff is when we come back. It is the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. NASCAR lives right here on 1025 The Bone, sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
This week, NASCAR heads to the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta for the Quaker State 400 Cup Series race. Coverage starts at 5 p.m. with the race at 6.
Race day Saturday, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 1025 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Wednesday morning commute looks fantastic right now. Both Hillsborough and Pinellas County running up to speed for you on all of the major roadways. No accidents reported on either side of the bay. Looks like 275, 75, and I-4. All problem-free. Same good news for the Veterans Expressway as well as the Leroy Selman Expressway. No problems to slow you down now on the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, or Gandy Bridge. They're all running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic. All-American Gunslingers on US 19 is Newport Richie's #1 gun range. Take the concealed carry class, normally $85. For a limited time, it's free with just a $20 range fee. Go to aagunslingers.com for all the info. That's aagunslingers.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Dead Air Day with Huxworks is this Saturday, June 28th at Shark Coast Tactical. The crew from Dead Air and Huxworks, two of the best suppressors manufacturers in the world, will be at the shop and on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. If you don't have a suppressor yet, what are you waiting for? With the new norm of 3 to 6 day suppressor wait times and the incredible deals at Shark Coast, make plans and clear your Saturday now. Plus, there'll be extra Shark Coast employees on hand to fill out paperwork quicker so you can get your suppressors entered in and back to you fast. There'll be killer deals on everything in the shop, free swag, and amazing giveaways. Gear up and save big at Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, June 28th for Dead Air Day featuring Huxworks. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove through a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're going to love it. Thirsty First.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and personalized compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for personalized compounded semaglutide starts at just $165 a month for a 12-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Mike Calta here for my friends at the Golden Diamond Source. Listen, if you're thinking about getting married, if you want to pop the question soon, right now, you need to get into the Golden Diamond Source because it all starts there. You can buy the diamond at the Golden Diamond Source. They'll slash 40% off of the mounting. And the Golden Diamond Source is a jewelry supercenter. They've got something for everyone's budget, and they do it without all the sales pressure. You can go in there and you can design something. You can pick something they already have. And the best part about it, that diamond never loses its value. At any time, you could trade that diamond in and get the full price you paid towards your next purchase. That only happens at the Golden Diamond Source. And if you've got a birthday, anniversary, or any other reason to upgrade your gift game, you'll get 15% off the birthstone jewelry all month long. And jewelry is not just for women. Guys, they have watches, bracelets, rings, anything you need can be found in the family-owned Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see Steve and Julie Weintraub in Clearwater right there on Olmerton Road, the same place they've been for the last 30 years. 3800 Olmerton Road, right off of 275. Check them out online at goldendiamond.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Chloe dreams of high fives and home runs. As a 2-time cancer survivor, she's already proven she's a force on and off the softball field. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Chloe's dream because we share it together every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning online learning program.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by education experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 10,000 learning activities and more than 850 lessons, it's an engaging and comprehensive curriculum. More info at abcmouse.com/radio.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted Hooters, Hurricane Eddie's in Dunedin, and Abe's Place. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. It's heating up, and I'm not just talking about the weather. I'm talking about Rivard Buick GMC's quest to be the #1 GMC dealer in the country. With the help of customers from Tampa Bay and all over the state trusting Rivard for the purchase of their new vehicle, they're closer than ever to that #1 spot. To ensure Rivard Buick GMC gets that #1 spot, they have over 1,000 vehicles in stock and the biggest discounts they've ever had, like up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Sierras. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today and take advantage of their hunt to be #1. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
This is Mav, Spokeseagull for Veterinaire, the home services company proud to serve you. Let's talk backup, not singing in the shower backup. I'm talking about home generators that are there to back you up so you can protect your nest without missing a note. Veteran Air offers generator installation, repair, and maintenance packages that fit your budget. Call us or learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. We had a great time at the Wild Fork location in West Chase over the weekend. I'm John Senning, and I love seeing people discover the greatness of Wild Fork for the first time. Whether you're a family man or woman who wants to be able to feed the whole crew great food at an affordable price, or you're looking for something wild, like wild game, elk, bison, yak, or something real bougie like a cut of Wagyu, Wild Fork has it all. From seasoning, sides, even desserts, with locations in West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Get it delivered, pick it up in store, or go on a shopping spree. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free. And Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy. No inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It doesn't matter where in the world you are. When you eat McDonald's fries, you're home. Day or night, rain, shine, good day or bad, there's something about golden, crispy, medium fries that feels like everything is going to be okay. And now I can get them for free when I spend $1 on any order in the McDonald's app. A deal so good, might as well pair with a classic quarter pounder with cheese or the iconic Big Mac. Get a little taste of home with Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 7/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray, but we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line, and in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Hot and steamy, of course, again today with some scattered afternoon storms. Rain chance today around 40% with a high in the low to mid 90s. Kind of damp and muggy tonight with a low in the upper 70s. Rain chance bumps to between 50 and 60% for your Thursday with tomorrow's forecast highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
.645 of the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. If you're looking to sell your home and you want to get the most money for it, you know to call Jeff Borum and his team at teamborum.com right here in the Tampa Bay area. Grew up here, lives here, works here. If you go to teamborum.com, you can find out all the information yourself. I always tell you about their marketing strategy and how the idea is to get your home in front of the most eyes and create a demand for it. That's what drives the price up. But they'll tell you right there online, they use professional photographers to shoot a video and a walkthrough of your home. They list your home on all the online portals. They create a single property website. So if you want to go to look at your house and get a tour of it, it's just one house, not on the page with 100 other houses. And then they pay to promote your property on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. So like I said, the most people see it and they start getting interested in it and they share it. And next thing you know, they start reading that listing description and they see a home in their dreams and they're willing to pay for it. And that's how you get the most money for your home. And that's what happens when you have an entire team working for you. And I'm talking about teamborum.com. Find them online at Borum, Team BORHAM, and hit them up and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show, whether you're buying a home or whether you're selling a home, whether you've been put in an emergency situation like a death in the family or a divorce or something you're not used to dealing with. They deal with it all the time. Let them take all the stress out of buying a home for you and trust the folks that I trust, Jeff Borum and his team at teamborum.com. for all of your real estate needs. And also, if you want to find out what your home is really worth, you could do that for free on their website, teamborum.com. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Now, during the break, I was notified that on our YouTube page, the great Love Tiger is in the chat.
Oh.
Yes. And I was chatting with him, but he didn't seem to answer me back.
Well, you can't call him Love Tiger. It's not,
I don't. I call him LT.
Yeah. He's not that either, I don't think.
I know, but he knows that we go way back. And I said, LT, call on the show, and then he disappeared. He stopped answering back to me. So I think he's still in there, but I don't know what the situation is. If he's on the computer right now and I were to call him, what would he do?
I think he will not answer.
Should we try?
100%.
Family's involved.
Not at this hour.
He told me before he could not come on the show because his family would not allow it.
He's got a gag order.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tiger's sleeping schedules are, so they may be up. Maybe they're getting food right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prowling.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do this. How do I do it? Hold on.
I think you have to pour
vinegar.
Messenger. If you pour vinegar on the board, I think it.
Oh.
calls them.
Shut up, Galvin. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I can't.
What's that, Love Tiger?
I can't. My brother's watching me.
You still in the chat, Joe?
I can't tell.
Come on, LT, answer the phone.
Some people in the chat say he's restarting his computer.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Maybe he had some problems.
All right, let's play Sporkle. Maybe I'll try after Sporkle again.
Yeah.
What is that search bar like?
Oh, man.
What is on that computer?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
I'd give anything to know.
What to do if the lady at CVS yells at me for pooping there?
Hooters girls naked.
Are there dead bodies in my pool?
It's amazing. There's no water, but they've got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, let's give some stuff away right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pat Babb is your judge and scorekeeper. I am the official champion. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right. Today we're going to be playing
TV plot haikus.
Oh,
Can you
wow.
name the TV shows with clues given in haiku form?
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just so you know, this is a short one. There's not a lot of them.
Okay.
So get your points in fast. All right, your first one. It's not possible over the course
Mission Impossible.
of one day TV shows.
Ah,
I said
24.
24. What's your name? Gio.
Yeah.
They find your semen at the scene of the murder.
CSI.
Galvin.
Oh, I thought it was about Gilligan's Island.
Greedy oil baron.
Dallas. Yeah.
Gio.
Couldn't get it.
You sure it's not
Take minor celebs. Mock them for their bad
American Idol.
dancing.
Oh, damn it. For the what?
Grandma.
America's Got
will-
Talent.
Grandma will watch it.
Say it again.
Take minor celebs. Mock them for their bad dancing.
Oh, Dancing's Got Talent.
No!
Dinner of the Stars! I know it. Dancing's Got Talent. I know what it is.
You were so excited. You had it all by yourself. Oh, my God.
Layup and you miss.
In my mind, I said it the right way.
You are the Angel Reese of sport.
Okay, your next one.
Idiot.
Plain old high school kid killing
Saved by the Bell.
vampires
No.
with her friends.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Galvin. She puts on a wig and gets the best of both worlds. Disney rakes in cash.
Hannah Montana.
Mike. Just some family. Hey, is that Janet Jackson?
Good Times.
What you talking about?
What you
Different
talking
Strokes.
about?
Yeah, calm it down, guy. Your next one.
Point Galvin.
Yes, Point Galvin. Lives across from dad. Mom's always coming over. He gets
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Galvin and Pat. We're halfway there.
Michael's on the board with a single point. Gio has 2, and Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning by 2 with 4.
Oh. Dancing with the Talent. Damn it.
TV plot haikus. Your next one. A 2-man folk band tries to make it in New York.
Flight of the Conchords.
Yes. Mike. Alien crash lands.
Alf.
Gio.
Oh.
These kids love singing. Dancing.
Glee. Oh.
Did everyone answer?
Yeah, we all guessed.
Fame.
Before Glee.
Your next one. It's in a White House. They love
West Wing.
walking the halls, Galvin. In Jerry's flat.
Seinfeld.
Yes, Pat.
That was Galvin.
Galvin gets the point.
No way. 100%.
4 nerds meet a girl.
Big Bang Theory.
Mike
Mike's favorite show.
and Pat. We're on the last 3.
Scumbag.
Michael has 3 points on the board, same as Gio, and Galvin is still your leader. He's winning by 3 with 6.
Ooh, there we go.
All right, TV plot haikus. Last 3. Working in New York for some
Mad City.
SNL-like show, all for NBC.
I know it.
I know you know.
I know it too. I know it too.
Working in New York for some SNL-like show,
Right.
all for NBC.
Yep, it is the one with
Come on.
Yeah.
Studio
30
60
Rock.
on the Sunset Strip.
No.
No, 30 Rock.
30
Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
30 Rock. All right.
No point. Every week they sing. It's
Glee.
like Gio. And your last one.
Oh, man.
5 jerks run a bar. Get into
Always
lots
Sunny
of
in
trouble.
Philadelphia.
Gio.
And go ahead, Joe.
All right, your final score. Michael with 3 points
Nice.
on the board. Gio with 5, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 6.
Damn it.
Trademark 2025.
No rule.
Don't talk
No
over my
rule.
trademark.
Oh.
And Street Slayer! I doubled your score, so no rule.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's gone.
That hurts.
Joe screwed me.
What? No, I did not.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Is she still in the chat?
Let me see.
Come on, Love Tiger. I know you're listening. You son of a bitch.
You can't.
Why?
Other tigers.
The other tigers get mad.
They're watching him. He's still restarting his computer, I guess. Takes a while.
All right.
Keep asking if he's back.
Anybody see him?
No.
By the way, I talked about this yesterday on the show, and I'm probably going to do it once or twice today on the program until we get it up there. We are just a couple of hundred away from, I think it's actually only 100, maybe 200 away from 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you can do us the favor and go to YouTube and search the Mike Calta Show, or go to calta.tv, it comes up, and just click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not tied to anything. You're not going to get spammed or anything. It just keeps you notified of when we're live and when we post stuff, so that you'll know that it's up there. And basically that's it. Then you can be involved in the chat and all the other cool stuff that we do online. But it really helps us out if you subscribe to it. And I don't ask for a lot of things from you people. We do a lot. We don't ask for a lot. And this is one of the things I'm asking for. If you simply go to calta.tv or YouTube and search the Mike Calta Show and just hit subscribe, get those numbers up there. And the reason why is the more subscribers you have, the more things it unlocks that we're able to do. So I don't care about getting one of those dumb plaques to hang on the wall or any of the other nonsense. It's the idea that we get to open up our YouTube to do more things with it. So if you can go give it a like or subscribe to it, that would be fantastic. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have One and Done, frustrated with a capital F, and banging with a bouquet.
All right, Galvin has your news. When we come back, then there's an open letter coming up at 8 o'clock. We got more stuff to give away. This is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one accident right now. It's in Pinellas County, westbound Gulf to Bay Boulevard at Bayview Avenue. Crews on the scene. There's some right lanes blocked. Not a lot of traffic there, but delays are definitely building. So going to take longer than normal to get through that stretch of road until they can clear it up and get it out of your way. So give yourself extra time or avoid it if you can. Howard Franklin Bridge and Courtney Campbell Causeway and Gandy Bridge into Tampa. Very easy ride right now. No major delays. Hillsborough County is reporting accident-free on all the major roadways. I'm Monica with traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
It's really difficult to trust someone in this crazy world, but you can trust Good Greek Moving and Storage. They have an extensive hiring process that sets them apart from any other moving company in the country. Very strict. Every employee has to go through the Superhero Movers Academy, so that when they show up at your house to move your stuff, you know you can trust them. They are a full-service relocation company, way more than just a moving company. Get a free moving quote by going to goodgreek.com.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. Maybe you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect time to get a brand new truck or SUV. Well, let me tell you, that time is right now during the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. You might have seen it on the news. You might have heard your friends talking about it, not really knowing what it means. You are going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays across a full line of trucks and SUVs. This unprecedented opportunity is giving you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. You need to make your plans now to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. If you haven't laid your eyes on the brand new, big, beautiful showroom, it really does have to be seen to be believed. They're right on US 19 in Clearwater, and you can always check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure when you get in there, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Hello, I'm Joe Cordell, founder of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when your small business or professional practice is involved. At Cordell & Cordell, we understand that these assets raise unique valuation and allocation issues. For 35 years, we've helped doctors, lawyers, and small business owners navigate divorce with confidence. Call us at Cordell & Cordell. Let me tell you, I understand on a personal level, your business is much more than a job. It's your legacy.
Tampa, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric, where we believe that the right way is the only way to do home electrical.
We believe the National Electrical Code is really the minimum standard, not the maximum standard.
We believe you deserve better electrical parts and better service.
We believe in ongoing training for our electricians.
Because there's no end to learning and improving.
Because at Bolt, we believe your safety is our core priority. Electrical problem? Call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Mike Calta for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. June is Men's Health Month, so let me hit you with some truth. Heart disease and cancer are the top two killers of men, and most of the time, you won't even feel it coming. 1 in 2 men will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. Heart attacks, most are silent and deadly. But here's the thing, Lifeguard Imaging can detect heart disease, hundreds of forms of cancer, and more before symptoms even show up. Their high-accuracy CT scans are fast, painless, and can literally save your life. I got mine, and the peace of mind is unmatched. Right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join their legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. It's perfect for your spouse, a buddy, or someone you care about. 60% of men say they don't go to the doctor unless something feels wrong. But by then, it could be too late. And when a husband or father gets sick, it rocks the entire family. So step up and be the guy who gets ahead of it. Take the guesswork out of your health. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are 2 very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia. the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Your water may not be safe. Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water, linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and ulcerative colitis. If you or a loved one was diagnosed, you may be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan is investigating these claims now. There's no cost to get started and no fee unless we win. Call 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
$30 ticket to summer starts now. Make it a summer of live music with $30 tickets to great shows at Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Hurry while supplies last. Check out over 1,000 shows for $30 at livenation.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Hot and steamy, of course, again today with some scattered afternoon storms. Rain chance today around 40% with a high in the low to mid 90s. Kind of damp and muggy tonight with a low in the upper 70s. Rain chance bumps to between 50 and 60% for your Thursday with tomorrow's forecast highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers to reach us if you'd like to chat it up a little bit. Or you can simply go to our YouTube page, subscribe, and chat in the chat. Is Love Tiger still in the chat, do we know? Has anybody been able to see if Love Tiger restarted his computer?
Still no response, no.
Nothing. Is he scared, do you think?
Yeah. Yes, he's scared of his family.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they abusing him? Love Tiger, if you need help, this is the time to get help. Oh, man. Trying to call him. He's ducking me. Everybody's ducking me. I was making phone calls all day yesterday. Nobody was answering the phone. All right.
Maybe that says something about you.
That might be true, Galvin. That might be true. Couple of things I want to tell you about. Congratulations to Thomas somebody in Hudson who won the Mike Calta vacay payday yesterday.
Yeah.
Galvin just told me his name and I can't remember, but congratulations, got your $1,000. We'll be doing that again tomorrow on this very radio station. Your chances to win yields.
What did you say his name was? Thomas something? Yeah, it's Terry Wood.
Yep, Terry Wood from
Hudson.
I was close. I was glad T. That was pretty good.
That was great.
Nailed it. Terry nailed it.
They call him T for short.
Yeah.
Hey, T, you won $1,000. Now I see why nobody's answering your phone calls. Is this Sally? No, this is Brian. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying. Before we get into the news, there's something we need to address.
I knew it.
What? Oh,
Joe?
It's about you.
Me?
No.
Oh.
It's about a iconic figure in the Tampa Bay area.
Okay.
not from the Tampa Bay area, but now residing in the Tampa Bay area.
Titus, the king of Tampa Bay?
Even more legendary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I know.
Is Ric Flair crapping his pants at bars? That is the current rumor. I don't believe that that's true, but there is a current rumor being pushed through social media that Ric Flair has been going to bars, drinking, and soiling his pants by making a poo-poo, and I don't believe that is true. I'm saying this right now. That is not true.
Yeah.
You cannot start a rumor about a legend like that.
The first part we know to be true, that he's going around.
Definitely going to the bar. I saw a picture of him last night. It was him and Dino Trafficani and some other guys hanging out at a bar together.
Yeah.
I did hear this in the background.
What's that, Rick? No.
Isn't that his big saying?
Yeah. It's woo. Not
well.
poo.
My bad. My bad.
I don't know Ric Flair. I like him. I've met him once or twice. He seems like a nice guy. He's a legend. I believe this is a chance to besmirch his good name.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't believe that Mr. Flair has been soiling his pants. Unless somebody has something different they would like to tell us, feel free to call in. I know that he would. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to use the term alcoholic, but I would say that's probably safe to say he's an alcoholic.
I mean, the alcoholic's subjective, I think.
He's a well-known drinker.
Yeah,
for sure.
We all are, aren't we, Joe?
I think we are.
I'm not a well-known drinker.
No.
By the way, soiling could also be urinating as well.
No, it said pooping.
No, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but this specifically said that Ric Flair's been kicked out of 6 places for pooping his pants.
6?
Yeah, but I don't believe this to be true, Carmen. I think this is somebody trying to besmirch the good name of a legend.
But the thing about that is, who is that kicker that just got caught with the masseuses?
Martin Gramatica.
No,
Tucker, yeah, Justin Tucker, yeah.
Right. One comes out, okay, calm it down, probably not.
No, but I don't.
6 come out.
There was no incident in where Ric Flair was found with soiled undies.
Just rumors
It was
online.
just one guy who made a statement,
One
and
source.
it has been reposted a bunch of times, and now a bunch of people are talking about it.
It could be just some disgruntled fan that Ric Flair turned down for a picture.
Yes,
And he says, I'll go
or just
online.
some nerdy guy behind a keyboard that's a tough guy.
Not even
that'd
in
be
Florida.
like, not even in Florida. Yeah.
What does he have more of? Soiled pants incidents or world championships?
Oh, definitely world championship.
16.
Yeah.
6 times.
16.
I mean-
6-time pooper.
Everybody seems to have run into Ric Flair at a bar
Yeah.
downtown at some point.
If I was downtown and Ric Flair was there, I don't think I would bother him. I don't even think I would go up to him and say hi. I would not, for the reasons of it, just let him be Ric Flair.
Rough Shot Todd's running into Ric Flair like 3 times downtown.
Yeah. Bert posted a video.
Yeah.
He was eating downtown with his parents and ran into Ric Flair.
All the alcoholics we know.
Yeah, all together.
That's true.
Todd, Bert, and Ric Flair. Woo!
Yeah. Leave the old man alone. He's a legend.
let him,
Yeah.
He's lived his life. He's probably been in pain the last 30 years.
Guys aren't allowed to party anymore?
Yeah. He almost died. Remember, he was in the hospital for weeks. And everybody thought he was going to die. Now he's living up downtown Florida.
He lost a child. He lives with the pain of that every day.
Geez.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, I'm for Ric Flair. I don't believe. I would like to be on the record as to say that I don't believe that Ric Flair has pooped his pants once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times at all. I don't believe it all. What?
Come on.
If Ric Flair wants to call the show and defend his honor, he is more than welcome to. I'm not going to pursue him. I don't want to bother him with such trivial nonsense. All I'm saying is that when it comes to side of poo or woo, I am on the woo side.
Okay.
As am I.
I am looking to see if anybody has Rick. I do. I thought I did.
In the death pool? How dare you?
The guy who was in a coma for 2 weeks and is continuing to drink and allegedly poo his pants. Yes, I do have him.
He looks to be having a great time.
Well,
if I'm Ric Flair,
go down swinging.
I'm without doubt a legendary wrestler.
Oh yeah.
When I'm that age, I just want to hang out at the bars and flirt with girls.
A lot of rumors about legendary wrestlers going around.
Yeah.
But I say that all of them untrue. I say that Hulk Hogan is fine, and Ric Flair is not soiling his pants. Brian Knobbs, however, not doing well.
I saw he put a video out yesterday.
Not on his deathbed or anything like that, but he's back to. He looks a lot healthier, but his infection came back.
The foot.
His foot.
He's still battling with the foot.
They're gonna have to take that.
Yeah, I think that I mean, I have no idea, but
he will never wrestle again.
Doctors would say that's probably the best option.
Yeah, but is it that bad nowadays if you lose a foot?
Right, that's what I'm saying. You just put the the blade on and then oh man, could you imagine?
Plus he's friends with one-legged Steve the wrestler. So
Right.
Can't that guy get him a little
Brian the Blade Knobs?
Yeah.
Brian Pegleg Knobs. Let's be honest. It's not gonna be a blade.
I'm just glad you didn't say Brian Nubbs.
No. Brian Nubbs is the greatest name. The greatest name ever. So Brian Nubbs, I don't remember the last conversation, but I think he agreed that if they did cut the foot off, that he'd let us have it and keep it in the studio.
You think that's what he said?
I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Yeah.
All right.
I thought he said he was really not wanting to lose the foot.
No, I know. I don't want to. God forbid. I don't want him to lose the foot either. But if he does lose it, we get it in the studio.
Yeah.
We put it in a jar with formaldehyde, which we'll just use all this vinegar we have lying around.
Yeah.
And we preserve Knobs' leg for prosperity.
It's just going to sit there behind the...
Unless we hollow it out and let Ric Flair drink out of it.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, knob shots.
I mean, I think we take Knobs' foot on tour at that point.
Probably.
You take it like Comic-Con and stuff.
Like a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, you pay like a couple bucks and take a picture with Knobs' foot.
That foot is putting the nasty in Nasty Boys.
Yeah, but that's a legendary foot.
Maybe Sags will give us the tooth.
Yeah.
And we can have a tooth and foot tour.
I would say Knobs a legend too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You
ever eat at that place, Tooth and Foot?
Tooth and Foot.
Good.
Oh, Knobs is so nice.
He's great.
He's the best.
He's great. No one out there in the entire world is looking to give Brian Knobs the Tooth and Foot tour of 2026.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, while everything is looking bad about your leg, know that we are going to make it better.
Listen, there's no way I'm cutting my foot off for him, but if they said if you could do something, if they could take like bone marrow from me and give it to that, I would do that. I would do that.
You should.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I'm not giving up a foot.
To an extent.
Yeah. Right. Like if they said, yeah. What about a kidney?
Oof.
You got two.
I do, but
You only have one left.
Well, if you give one, then you'll know that you'll get one.
You gotta let you. Is that how that works?
Yeah. If you give one, now you bump up if you need
On
one.
the list.
Can I just have that guy give it to him? Cut out the middleman? That seems like it'd be better for me.
I don't know. I think that I would give Knobs bone marrow as well.
Yeah. What about Ric Flair?
What?
Would you give him your bone marrow?
I'd give him my pants.
I don't really know Ric Flair.
Why would he need your pants, Galvin?
I heard he likes pants.
Let's stop besmirching the name of the great Ric Flair. Woo.
Everybody seems to say that he's great.
Yes. I am saying he's great.
Yes.
I have nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah.
I'm saying that somebody is trying to besmirch the name of a legend, and I'm here to put a stop to it.
Now, if Joe was in the bar,
Yes.
with his girlfriend,
Yeah.
he could introduce Sugar Pants to
Are you looking for pants?
Flair pants.
Yeah.
something else pants.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I would like to go on record as the most listened to show in Tampa Bay and say I do not believe the rumors that Ric Flair is pooping his pants. I believe that he likes to hang out at bars and drink, and he deserves it after all the years of fighting and putting his body through that sort of
16
torture.
world championship.
Let him enjoy the last years of his life.
I'm
What's that? No, woo, not poo.
Oh,
I'd like to go drink with Ric Flair today. I'm going to go down there.
All right.
I bet he'll be there.
Yeah.
pack extra pants.
What if you go down there and he does crap his pants?
Oh,
You
come
better.
on. He's not going to do that.
No, I don't believe he would.
Help him out.
Maybe a little fart or something slipped out, and they thought that was what happened.
Yeah, I bet you he's still banging young chicks.
I think he's married to a very attractive lady he's always with.
I apologize to that, ma'am.
I don't know.
Like I said, I don't know Ric Flair.
Yeah,
I'm speaking on as a fan.
I know there's a woman you see him with in a lot of the pictures. I don't.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's his wife, maybe, or girlfriend.
Good for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Legend.
Just
some jerk off online spreading rumors.
Rude. Besmirched the good name of a legend.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:18 in the morning on a Wednesday morning. Do we have breaking news?
John P. Johnson is back in the chat.
Oh.
He said Mama Tiger's sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Why isn't he answering?
I don't know.
Can't get me all excited, Gio. And then
I see him chatting in the YouTube chat.
Screw you, Love Tiger. Forget about it.
It doesn't look like Ric Flair is currently married.
It must be his girlfriend.
Just
Then.
hanging
He
out
has a
with a chick.
girlfriend, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. All right, it is time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
Joe.
Yes, Michael.
I have some video questions. Should I ask you these?
boy.
Are you the guy I should be talking to?
Okay.
I didn't sound very confident.
No. Well, I mean, no matter what I answer, it's going to be the same. Yeah.
My question
Ask me a video.
Is this a question from 2008?
Okay.
Does it have to do with a VCR?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching some of our YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Why is it that the quality of the video drops down from, I don't know, to like 720?
Well, because when we're doing video shorts, we're blowing that screen up, so it becomes a little bit less.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Had a perfect answer.
Mm-hmm.
How can we avoid that? What can we do?
Well, the only thing we could do is start recording it at a higher rate, but it would take up a ton of space.
Okay.
We can play around with it though.
All right.
See if we can do it.
I got to be honest. That was a pretty good response.
That was a good answer.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why is it just our shorts and not everyone else's on the internet?
That's a good question, too.
That's a good question. That's a good question. He did have an answer to Mike's question.
Right.
Better question.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Better question.
That is pretty good.
I'm not taking questions
2025.
from Gio.
2025.
One question per day. That's it.
2025. Every Yahoo that has a podcast has 4K Ultra.
Yeah.
Well, and the answer to that is they're not recording 4 hours of material per day.
Back to Joe. Back to Joe.
I mean, Joe Rogan, all of his podcasts are like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Back to Gio.
Okay.
Back to Gio.
Well, Joe Rogan spends a lot more money than
That's true.
That's
true.
That's
true. I do not have Joe Rogan money.
The dude Andy Signor's in Wesley Chapel doing it out of his garage.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, too.
What loser would do it out of their garage? Wait,
hey.
Back to Michael.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't want to say I saw other radio stations doing it. And
okay, I got a question for you, Gio. How come you can't book a guest? You can't even get Love Tiger. Hey, Love Tiger's in the chat. Let's go to him now. Oh,
He
guess
said you
what
can't
happened?
get Love Tiger.
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got schooled by Chachi and Love Tiger.
You want to have my nephew come over and show you how to do high def video?
Yes, I do.
'cause she seems to figure it out. I don't know.
Good. Have her come
And
over.
it's a girl.
Yeah.
Have her come over.
Yeah. I know Mike's daughter put out a couple videos on TikTok, I think,
Come on over.
with her volleyball
Take
team.
the
Maybe they
seat.
come and teach it
There's
too.
the seat right here. Come on,
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
in.
And the best thing is Joe doesn't even do those videos.
No, I do not.
He doesn't even do those videos.
No, I
he
don't.
doesn't edit any videos.
I know I do not.
Yeah. Where's the cruise ship video?
What cruise ship video?
Exactly. I saw Joe
video?
walk around with his camera on the cruise ship for 4 days.
Yeah.
Where's the video?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where is it?
I'm asking you.
Where's your guest?
So,
How about that?
Yeah, throw out a question with another question.
So I had in my calendar, it was going to be where was it? July.
Love Tiger's calling.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Is it there?
Mama
Hold
Tiger
on.
sleeping.
LT? There he is. There he is. Hey. What's up, Love Tiger?
How about that, Joe?
What up, Calta Show?
Do you have to be quiet? You're going to wake the Tigers up?
Yes.
Okay. How's it going, buddy?
Awesome.
I haven't talked to you in so long. I thought you didn't listen to us anymore.
I usually don't get up this early in the morning.
Why?
I have to watch the replays.
Oh, I got you.
Off work today?
Huh? Couple of questions for you. Don't lie to me because I can see your face. I can tell when you're lying. What's the water situation? Still off? No water. You're still pooping at the CVS? You got to talk. We're on the radio. I can't hear everything.
No.
No, no. Yes, you're still pooping at the CVS.
No.
Oh, where are you pooping now?
The pool.
Here.
Oh, you're pooping there, but you have no running water.
is the way I do it.
Well, I need to know. That's what I'm interested in. How do you do it with no water?
I put a plastic bag in the toilet, poop in there, and then throw the poop away.
Like a tour bus. Like a tour bus.
No.
Love Tiger, how is your foot? How is your foot and leg doing?
I've been pain-free since October.
Oh, good.
Okay, you're not in pain. Is that because it's completely numb?
Pounds.
Oh, yeah, you do look skinny where I can see in your face.
Slim Tiger.
I got glasses, see?
Yeah.
I wear my Calta sleeveless shirt.
Man, you got the sleeveless shirt going?
Yeah.
You should think about banging his BL. I bet you she's ripe for the taking now. Now you're skinny.
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
It's my birthday today, you know.
Today's your birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Love Tiger. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Carmen's going to come over and make out with
It's
you.
LT.
LT.
Oh, sorry,
yes.
LT.
Yes.
You and Mike O. LT,
Yeah.
Mike O.
Yeah,
same.
you and Mike O. A
Yeah,
tiger and a gorilla
Michael.
have the same birthday.
Birthday boys.
Oh, man, there's going to be a party in the
Yes.
jungle tonight.
You know who else's birthday is today? It's
Who?
Carly Simon's birthday.
Oh, I did know that. I
Yeah.
bought her a gift.
Then can I just tell you, LT, nobody does it better, buddy.
Yep.
Nobody does it
Yep.
better than
Yep.
you.
Yep. Wow.
I heard Gio had a colostomy.
A what?
I did.
Yep.
A what?
Colostomy, yeah. Thank you.
He had a colonoscopy.
Yeah,
What you have is a colostomy.
That's right. You have a bag.
Yes, thank you, LT.
I'm 55, by the way.
55 and pooping in plastic bags.
Sammy
Come on,
Hagar.
Love Tiger. Now, do all the tigers go the same way? In the bag?
I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I have to tell you, I've enjoyed catching up with you. Happy birthday to you.
Well, he was banned. He told me he couldn't come on.
Oh, you were?
What?
Gio said you were banned from the show.
No, I just said that. The reason why I was not up at this hour of the morning to call.
Oh, so like other guests, you were just lying to Gio.
Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
Yeah.
It happens.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
So everybody in the house is sleeping
By
now?
the way, do you know I'm only second in age to Pap for the show?
This is true. You're older than me and Galvin, and we're older than Gio, and then Pap. Yeah. So we go Pap, Love Tiger, me, Galvin, Gio, Carmen.
It's Mo, Pap, then me.
Oh, you mean the whole station?
Oh, yeah. Mo's oldest.
Oh, you forgot Monica, though. She's old.
Monica's old, too. How old do you think Monica is? She Love Tiger. You know her since the 10-10 days.
Monica's probably in her late 40s.
No, you wish. She wishes.
Late 140s.
Oh, man.
Good morning, Miss Carmen.
Good morning.
Carmen, be nice to Love Tiger on his birthday.
Yeah.
Give him a little
I
extra
am.
sugar. Give him a little extra sugar.
I sang happy birthday to him.
Would it kill you to send him a topless picture?
I think yes.
Oh, come on.
Chad might kill me.
Love Tiger, I have one of her. I'll send you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not real.
Oh, by the way, I had
doesn't
a
matter.
cartoon made of you guys. I'm going to post on the Bone fan page.
Oh, who made
really?
it? Who made it?
The AI thing when you
Gotcha.
GPT, chat GPT, I think it's
You
called.
got
What
it.
is it
Yeah.
called? What is it called?
Chat GPT.
That is
There you
great.
go.
Yes. And then you made a cartoon of us?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to
The
see
show.
that. I'd like to see that.
Very nice. I hope you included yourself.
No, I couldn't.
Hey, will you do me a favor? What
There's no
can
Geo on it though because it was only I could only find a picture with Carmen, Galvin, and you.
Yeah.
Got it.
They don't
Okay.
like to put me out there.
Will you just stand up and scream at the top of your lungs, "Wake up, bitches, it's my birthday"?
I'm not going to do that.
I'll give you $100.
Still not going to do
I'll
it.
give you $200.
Please stop.
$250.
I just wanted to call and just say I'm alive still.
$250 would change your life this time.
Imagine how many bags you could buy with that.
You know, Publix is giving up the bags.
He loves it. Look at him. He loves it.
Is Love Tiger coming to the beach bash?
Oh, you coming to the beach bash?
A lot
The
of running
Bone beach bash?
running toilets.
I wish I could come stay at a hotel room.
You can.
Stay with Joe.
Yeah.
Stay with Tom and his kids.
Sleep on the beach in the hammock.
Josh has got room.
Yeah.
Josh has got a room. That's right. Why don't you can sleep in a hammock?
I would love to come down there. Yeah.
All right.
Get some sun on that ham hock.
I have no way of getting there though.
Oh, come on. Yeah, between. Well, if you scream in the house, I'll make sure somebody picks you up.
No. I'm not going to do it. Please.
I know. I understand.
Please. They get you a birthday cake today or something? You got some plans?
I'll have cake later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will they get you gifts?
Nah.
No.
They just roll a frozen watermelon out in the backyard. You can jump around in the pool and then eat that.
I would like to invite everybody to my video DJ cast bash.
Whoa! What is that?
From noon to 8 p.m. I'll be live.
8 hours.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wow.
Doing a radio show.
Is it going to be in 4K?
Yes. I'll post the link on the Bone fan page for anybody that wants to watch it.
Okay. All right. Did you subscribe to our YouTube page?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Of course.
Don't be offended.
So if anybody has nothing to do for the next 8 hours, you can party with Love Tiger.
I just want to be a man now, not a retarded Love Tiger.
Nobody said you're retarded.
Oh.
We don't use that word.
Oh.
We don't use that word around here. You're a guy who requires a little special attention.
At least I won't. At least I don't call in, demand tickets, and swear.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Medicine Man. Yeah.
Yes. I heard that call. What do you call it? All those swear words. He said, "My God."
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's very mean to me. He leaves me voicemail message. Yeah.
Mike Calta isn't Ticketmaster, Medicine Man.
That's right.
LT is always professional.
Yeah. Always.
If you want to go to a concert, buy your own damn ticket.
LT's in the biz. He knows.
Yeah, of course.
He's a DJ. All right, LT. Well, I got to tell you, this made me very happy. This is a gift for me on your birthday.
I do have one question.
All right.
How did Galvin become the news director?
Galvin, remember when you went to news director school?
Mm-hmm.
Tell Love Tiger about it.
I was a little kid, and I found a hat with a little thing that said "scoop" on it, and I put it on, and all of a sudden, I knew all the news.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
Do you
wondering
think
how
he
you
doesn't do a good job?
No, I didn't say that.
I feel
just
like
wanted to know
but your eyes say something different.
No, I just wanted to know how he got.
You think you could do better?
No, absolutely not.
Is this because I reported on the on Trump and the ceasefire and I messed it up? Is that what you're giving me a hard time?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to know how you became news director. That's all.
You're saying he's as bad at news as Gio is at booking guests? Why would you say something like that?
Gio sucks at booking guests.
Oh, shots fired.
What?
All right. LT, it was great catching up with you. Happy 55th birthday.
Again, I hope you guys can join me on my birthday bash.
Oh, of course.
I'm
right
positively
after the show,
will.
we're tuning in.
Yeah.
Go put the link on the Bone fan page, and we'll find it.
Okay.
All right.
And happy birthday, Mike Olivero.
Yes. The tiger and the gorilla have the birthday together.
And Carmen, you have a nice day there.
Thank you. You too. Happy birthday.
Carmen, give him a little sassy sugar before we wrap it up. Don't talk to him in your mom voice.
That was not my mom's voice.
Hey, happy birthday.
That was you doing an impression of you. Love Tiger, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day.
That's better. That's it. No, you get a little sexy action.
You're an idiot.
You should give him like the Marilyn Monroe happy birthday song.
Yeah.
All whispery.
No one wants to hear that, I promise you.
You're right.
LT, Carmen's going to send you a picture. Yes.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, LT.
Next time I'm up early, I'll call in. I promise.
Yeah, like Galvin said, you should start making it a priority to get up a little earlier.
I usually don't get up until the setting show starts.
Whoa! Jesus. Everybody's turning to the setting show.
Yeah.
What are you doing to lose all that weight?
Eating healthy food in the air fryer. Walking around the block a couple times.
Nice. All right.
The air fryer was a game changer.
It was a game changer. You look good. You look sexy.
Yes.
All right, pal. Have a great birthday.
I'm out. Rawr.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
I love it.
You gave us a big roar.
Yeah. He's back, baby.
Holy smokes.
Okay.
I love talking to him.
Oh, it's the best.
The Love Tiger. All right. We got to, should we do news or should we take a break?
7:30.
Yeah.
Take a break.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll dive right into news next. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough County has a disabled vehicle southbound 75. It's at Gibsonton Drive. Crews there have the left lane blocked. Going to take an extra 10 minutes or so to get around that. In that area, northbound 75, not affected and running up to speed. Pinellas County working on an accident. Westbound Gulf to Bay Boulevard. It's at Bayview Avenue just before Courtney Campbell Causeway. That has the right lane blocked. Traffic starting to build there. Give yourself extra time. Better yet, avoid that if you can until they can get it out of your way. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Let's talk about these potential looming tariffs on cars, because there's two things you can do to avoid the hit. Number one, buy now from a dealer with a huge inventory like Stingray Chevrolet, because every vehicle that's on their lot now or in transit is pre-tariff. But if you do end up buying a vehicle, if and when these tariffs hit, there's another guaranteed way to offset the price increase, and that is don't pay a dealer fee, because that fee can cost you an additional $1,000 to $1,500. And believe me, most dealers are for sure going to continue to charge it, regardless of the fact that their customers are already going to have to absorb the price increases caused by tariffs. Not at Stingray Chevrolet. Because of their no dealer fee policy, you automatically will save $1,000 to $1,500, and that, my friends, is a great way to offset any potential tariffs. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off. Plus, kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, did you hear that Furman Chevrolet of Brandon's summer savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free. And Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy. No inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Automo Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota.
where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and personalized compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for personalized compounded semaglutide starts at just $165 a month for a 12-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. It's heating up, and I'm not just talking about the weather. I'm talking about Rivard Buick GMC's quest to be the #1 GMC dealer in the country. With the help of customers from Tampa Bay and all over the state trusting Rivard for the purchase of their new vehicle, they're closer than ever to that #1 spot. To ensure Rivard Buick GMC gets that #1 spot, they have over 1,000 vehicles in stock and the biggest discounts they've ever had, like up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Sierras. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today and take advantage of their hunt to be #1. GMC, we are professional grade.
Mike Calta for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. June is Men's Health Month, so let me hit you with some truth. Heart disease and cancer are the top 2 killers of men, and most of the time, you won't even feel it coming. 1 in 2 men will be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime. Heart attacks, most are silent and deadly. But here's the thing, Lifeguard Imaging can detect heart disease, hundreds of forms of cancer, and more before symptoms even show up. Their high-accuracy CT scans are fast, painless, and can literally save your life. I got mine, and the peace of mind is unmatched. Right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join their legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. It's perfect for your spouse, a buddy, or someone you care about. 60% of men say they don't go to the doctor unless something feels wrong. But by then, it could be too late. And when a husband or father gets sick, it rocks the entire family. So step up and be the guy who gets ahead of it. Take the guesswork out of your health. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when a professional practice or a small business is involved and, of course, on the line. At Cordell & Cordell, we know the years of work that you've invested and what's at stake. For over 35 years, we've helped guide doctors, lawyers, and business owners through the complex process to protect their businesses that they've spent their lives building. Call Cordell & Cordell today because your business is more than a job, it's your legacy.
Tampa, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loner Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Oh, hi there. This is Attorney Patrick Smith inviting you to tune into The Bone this Saturday and every Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can get all of your legal questions answered. So tune in this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. right here on The Bone for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
.43 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We had a call from Love Tiger On his birthday of all times. We got a little sidetracked. Let's start all over with news. Ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story. Now, we had talked about it before, appointing the head of the FCC. You did not get that job?
I did not. But, can I just tell you something that's so funny? Is that I was reading that the guy who is the director of Homeland Security, did you see this at all? 22-year-old guy, director of Homeland Security. What kind of experience must you have in order to be the director of Homeland Security?
Mall cop?
That would be higher than what this guy had. This guy was a big Trump supporter, and he was very active on social media. When they researched his LinkedIn to see what his employment history was, it said, and I quote, "I mowed a lot of lawns this summer." That's the truth. So I said to my wife, I bet you if I inundate the Trumps with letters asking them to make me FCC chairman based on the fact that I have a 30-something year radio career, I bet you they just give it to me. I think it's like Andy from Shawshank. If I write enough letters, they can't ignore them all. They'll eventually just go, just make this guy the FCC chairman. But no, I did not get the call. Who did? Somebody else did, I assume?
Well, no, I was just asking because there was an incident where President Donald Trump dropped the F-bomb on live TV in a furious rant at Iran and Israel for breaching the fragile ceasefire. The outburst came as the president was leaving for the NATO summit in the Netherlands. Cable news show hosts were stunned. Trump was frustrated over media reports that Iran may have hidden its stockpile of high-grade uranium before the U.S. raid. Then he turned his ire on Israel. Here is a clip of President Donald Trump dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah, we basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what they're doing. Do you understand that?
So I understand his frustration. He just got off the phone with Israel, and they said that they are going to have a ceasefire, and Iran said they're going to have a ceasefire. And then there was a missile that went off, and they don't know where it was, if it was an accident, if it would, what the deal was, if it even landed. And then Israel responds with a barrage of and Trump's like, well, Jesus Christ, we just agreed. Now you're making me look stupid. So I get his frustration. Couple of things you want to know FCC-wise. As the FCC chairman, Galvin, I would like to relay this information to the people. What the president did would not be finable. The president is making news, and that is a cable news network. Well, most of those outlets were cable news network, which in order to be on, have cable news, you must have to pay for cable. Right. Which therefore it would make it okay for him to say the F word on the cable news networks, and they would not get in trouble for putting it. Now, we could actually play that uncensored today on this show as reporting news, but it is unnecessary to do that. It would only cause problems. But I love a president who's not afraid to drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, and showing that kind of passion where he's like,
frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely frustrated.
I don't know whether you have the wrong name of it, whatever, the Director of National Security?
No. He was the Homeland Security Advisor.
Homeland Security Advisor. Okay.
One of the directors of Homeland Security. I'll find out.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking, I was like, I can't find.
No, not the National Security Advisor. The guy who took over for Homeland Security.
So we go one piece of audio to another one. A Los Angeles County official is allegedly being investigated by the FBI after she posted a video to social media calling on gang members to defend the territory from United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. Cynthia Gonzalez, the vice mayor of Cudahy in South Los Angeles County, allegedly shared a video on social media late last week in which she appeared to encourage 18th Street and Florencia 13 gang members to protect their turf from ICE agents. Here is a clip of what she said.
Unbelievable.
Direct to camera and put it up on social media. Take a listen.
Not for nothing, but I want to know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles. 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Correnza. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you. It's everyone else who's not about the gang life that's out there protesting and speaking up. We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at? Bien calladitos, todos los chulitos. I'm like, dude, they're running amok all up on your streets. On your streets and in your city. And peep, when the big gang guns come in, nothing but like quiet, and we're out here, the regular ones that have never been jumped in, out here calling things out, trying to organize people, trying to do the thing. So don't be trying to claim no block, no nothing. If you're not showing up right now, trying to like help out and organize, I don't want to hear a peep out of you once they're gone, trying to claim that this is my block. This was not your block. You weren't even here helping out. So whoever's the leadership over there, just your members. And
what? Can I tell you something, though? She's right. She's 100% right. I don't agree with it, but she's 100% right. Where are they?
Where are all the tough guys?
Where are all the tough guys now?
Yeah.
Where are all the tough guys? And in her defense, she said, "Where are you to organize?" She didn't say where are you
she
to
never
fight.
said. Yeah, she never said. Get your weapons. And do
she's
all
wrong.
Yeah.
She's wrong for saying this. You can't be an elected official.
She's talking about all the people that weren't jumped in. So all the non-gang members out there organizing, doing stuff, whatever. But the ones that are.
This is something you say to other people, but you don't put this on video and you don't put this out on social media. But
she hedged it by saying, the regular people are out here protesting.
Right.
How come you're out here protesting?
Right. Well, but she's right. You're not defending the streets. These are the streets that you love and that you're willing to fight for, and you're tagging up and claiming ownership. We kill for in some areas.
But also, was she trying to call them out for that specifically? Not trying to get them to come and stand up against ICE. But was she calling them out and saying,
"Oh, you guys want to be tough,
right?
guys?
You always talk tough and do this. Now, whenever it comes down to it, you're not doing anything." Not saying, "Hey, you should be," but saying, "See, we knew what you were," kind of thing.
Also, I think she's probably a garbage moron and was trying to get them to come on out there. But but that is just the idea that these people can get away with these things as elected officials and say some of the dumb stuff that they say is amazing to me.
Anything goes nowadays.
I am not an elected official, Gio. I don't know if you know that. I am. I work for this company, but as a result of that, I think of the actions that I have to take during the day and how that might affect this company. So when I see something that I want to videotape and put out there on Twitter, I go, maybe I shouldn't do that. Or when I want to respond to something or tell somebody to go fly a kite, if you will, I go, maybe I'll just keep my mouth shut and I let it go. That's the smart decision to make.
Yeah.
That is the smart decision
But
to make.
now, you can literally say whatever you want, If you got the president dropping F-bombs, anything's fair game.
Yeah, but the president dropping an F-bomb out of frustration, it wasn't like he was saying, right. It wasn't like he said, grab them by the pee.
I'm not mad by that, but I'm saying if that's the standard, it just all the politicians, it opens the door to say whatever they want.
Listen, in 2025, how we have AI and all these advancement and all these things we do, how it is still not legal to say the S word and the F word on television or radio is absolutely ridiculous. In America, those words are censored. Those meaningless nonsense words. Do you know how much funnier our Ric Flair bit would have been if we would have been able to say the S word instead of talking like 4-year-olds and saying pooped? That's the worst part about the whole deal.
Can I tell you my big takeaway from her talking and what she said there?
Yeah.
Is I wish that I spoke another language so every once in a while I could throw in the other language and be like, you guys aren't on here. Saying the stuff.
You mix it up as you go.
Yeah, I like that.
Sounds
I like
cool.
that. Yeah, it does sound cool. It's like you're throwing back. Because whenever she's the vice mayor and she's like, we need to make sure that we have enough money to support kids, blah, 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 this, that. And then she's like, where you at? Come on,
Oh, you're pretty good at that. Do that.
Well, I can do that. I can do the, but I don't know any Spanish, so it doesn't work for me. And it doesn't sound as cool in Gaelic.
No. It's got to be fluid, like in the moment.
Yeah, if I bust out some Gaelic, which I don't know, but if I did, it would just sound weird. Carmelo Anthony not the basketball player. Carmelo Anthony, the 17-year-old accused of killing a fellow teen at a track meet earlier this year, will not face the death penalty, something the alleged victim's father doesn't exactly seem happy about. Anthony was formally indicted on one count of first-degree murder on Tuesday over his alleged role on April 2nd stabbing at a high school track meet. And a short time after the charge was announced, law enforcement sources explained to TMZ Sports that the death penalty will not be in play. In addition to prosecutors simply not seeking it, at just 17 years old, Anthony is too young to be subject to that punishment. Instead, he is facing up to life in prison if convicted.
17's close enough if you're committing a murder.
Yeah, and this is the kid, by the way, where they raised all the money, and then they bought a house and did all this stuff because he stabbed another kid, allegedly, according to everybody that was there. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, that's insane. Absolutely insane.
It's insane that his name was Carmelo Anthony. There's another Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player. But moving on to basketball, the first round of the 2025 NBA draft is tonight, starting at 8 p.m. The second round will be held on Thursday, also at 8 p.m. Both rounds will be broadcast on ABC and ESPN. We can say with relative certainty that the Dallas Mavericks will select Cooper Flagg as the number 1 overall pick.
Is that why they got rid of the other guy?
Why they got rid of Luka? Maybe. Well, but I don't know whether they knew that they had the first.
No, that was the big conspiracy.
It's a lottery, and then they wound up having it. Yeah.
They got rid of him, and they just happened to get the first pick.
Right, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Would it have been better to have Flagg and Luka on the same team?
Would it be better to have Luka? Yes. Right. That's the end of that question. Yes, he's unbelievable. But, yeah, Cooper Flagg is unreal. So that's going to be
game changer
good for them, for sure. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of trades, a lot of stuff going on in the NBA. And then, of course, now you got the draft coming up as well. But, like, Kevin Durant is gone. The Magic got Bane. There's a bunch of different good moves that are happening right now.
Doncic, Flagg. A lot of wins for the white guys lately.
Which
is not really usual.
The whites are doing it right in the NBA.
It seems like they're coming around.
Yeah.
They're coming around.
Not too bad. There is a new...
There's a bunch of things that I want to say, and because I work for a corporation, I stop myself from saying it.
Yeah. If you want to be here tomorrow.
That's right.
You got to stop yourself. There is a new term, screen divorce.
Screen divorce.
Yeah. Anybody want to take a guess what that is?
I'd like to try and
All
guess.
Right.
That is when you have somebody that you unfollow or no longer interact with online.
No.
Oh.
I think it's a test. You're going to try divorce. You're going to pretend you're divorced until you decide if you want to be divorced.
No.
It's when you take all the pictures down of you and your significant other.
No. Gio, you have a guess? Screen divorce? What do you think screen divorce is?
When you make it official on, like, Facebook?
Oh, no. You guys are thinking of different screens. Screen divorce is when you never have to agree on what to watch together. You just go back and forth. When one person gets the TV, the other watches whatever they want to watch on another screen with headphones.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe my wife and I are screen divorced.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because there'll be times where I'm watching something and she doesn't want to watch it. And I will say, do you want to watch something? And she goes, no, go ahead. And then she puts her headphones on and watches something on her phone.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I don't, when we're in bed, I don't care what she watches. Because when I go to bed, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So when I get in bed and she's like, do you care if I watch this show about murder and death? I just go, no, I don't care. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are definitely screen divorced, though, because outside of watching Jeopardy together, we don't like any of the same shows.
She doesn't like 90 Day or any of that stuff, or no?
Yeah, I mean, she turned me on to that stuff. Those are her shows that I started watching. And, that's how it'll happen.
Because I think HBO has like all seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, because we kind of will just throw that on every once in a while, like just in the background.
No, yeah, we need to watch that live when it happens, or else we don't watch it.
Watch it live.
I need to know what's going on as it's happening.
Is anybody in the market to have a threesome?
I would love. I'm a big fan.
Virtual.
You would like to have a threesome?
I would love to have a threesome.
J.O., you down for a threesome?
Yeah. I'll do it. Are you offering?
No, well, no. If you are looking to have a threesome, buy some flowers.
For who?
For anybody. Just put them in your bedroom. A feng shui expert is trending a list of 4 things you should never keep by your bed.
Okay.
Scissors, trash cans, medication can supposedly create disharmony in your life.
We have medication.
And if you're in a relationship, fresh flowers by your bed can invite third-party involvement.
Oh.
Yeah.
In this house, though, it's usually a child.
Well,
like one of
you
our
don't-
children,
no,
not
you
a
don't-
child.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. No,
Yeah.
but maybe next time you have like a party, whatever, and you showing people around, show the bedroom, you got some flowers in there, and the girl goes,
I don't know. Nobody ever
just get
comes over here.
comfortable.
I never have people over here.
you have people over more than I do, and we never have people over.
No, but when you say that, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like-
outside of this group, there's nobody ever comes over. Like, we don't entertain.
I feel like you used to.
Really?
Yeah. You had a couple parties.
No, that was just 4th of July.
Yeah.
It
But I
was
remember.
just 4th of July for years. We had a 4th of July party.
What are you doing Saturday night? Big UFC.
Eh.
Okay.
I remember you had a lightning party for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Came for the Bucks game one time.
Yeah,
Bucks, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But that's around sports. I mean, like we never go. What are you guys doing? Why don't you come over and hang out? Why don't you come over for coffee, as the old people would say? Why don't
Yeah.
you stop by for some coffee?
You had the wine tasting.
That's right.
That was like the last time we entertained anybody. That was a good time.
I came over for a game night one time.
Yeah, but that was the old house, wasn't it?
No, it was here.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped entertaining.
Yeah. It's you guys.
We used to be entertainers, and now we don't do nothing.
I mean, you definitely got the room.
That's very interesting.
And the flies are on now.
It's true.
You built the theater upstairs. I've never even seen it. Never invited.
Yes, we watched the Bucks game. In
No, but he's redone it.
Yeah,
Since
it's the redone.
We got carpet and chairs now. And the whole
Upgrade,
deal.
yeah.
This is going to be a fun football season.
Yeah. Empty theater.
well,
when you're counting something and you're trying to keep on time, what do? You know what I mean? Like if you're doing 1, 2, like what do you say after that?
Like a 1 Mississippi?
Exactly.
Right.
Very common phrase in America. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, because that gives you the space in between. So you're counting through there. So somebody on social media asked non-Americans, what is your 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi?
I never thought about that.
Yeah. Or 1 1,000, 2 1,000, something like that. In Danish, they say we have 1 case of beer, 2 case of beer, 3 case of beer.
I like
That's
that.
how they do it.
In Mexico, it's 1 quesadilla.
In Scotland, they say 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, even though elephants aren't really in Scotland or anything. China, they say 1 2 3 4, 2 2 3 4, 3 2 3 4.
Make everything complicated.
In India, they say tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3,
tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3. Next time I get one of those phone calls, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to answer. Tick tick 1, tick tick 2.
Did you know that in India, and I don't know what province or what area or whatever, that whenever they talk and they do the head thing, that's a form of I'm trying to figure out how I could say it.
Aggression?
No, not a form of aggression. It's like communication. Whenever they move their head, whenever they move their head like that, it's like friendly or if they move their head, that's like a thing. It's like a part of their communication.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Tick tick 1, tick tick 2.
Because you think of that, you think of whenever Indian people are talking and they do that kind of head movement
shake,
and stuff. Yeah.
A little bobblehead.
That's a little part of a form of their communication.
Yeah. I feel comfortable talking to them. Tick tick 1, tick tick 2.
Have you ever returned something you bought online or tried to return it and they said, just keep it?
Yeah.
And then they send you the other one or do whatever. Yeah. A new study found that is a total win-win. When companies do it, we see them as friendly and more trustworthy, and we're more likely to buy from them in the future. So you get something and you have to return it, and they go, just go ahead and keep it. We'll send you the other one, and then next time you go to buy a product like that or whatever, you're like, they were super nice.
When Joey was when he was a little kid, my dad and his wife bought Joey a giant beanbag that was stitched with his name embroidered on it. So Joey, it was blue. It was a nice big beanbag, and the zipper broke. And when it was broken when they got it, they wrote back to them and they said, "Hey, we got it, but the zipper's broken on the beanbag." And they said, you want to send a new cover? And they're like, we'll just send you a whole new beanbag. They just send a whole new one out there. Yeah, it's easier and cheaper for them to just, most of the time, just send the whole new product.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, by the way, speaking of sending stuff, update.
Oh.
My brother got the package yesterday.
Oh.
So it was a package I sent out Friday, was supposed to be next day. It was in the same state, which, by the way, everybody told me if I would have just sent it UPS normally,
next day,
it would have gotten there the next day. I assumed that it would, but I wanted to guarantee that it would get there the next day.
Right.
And they wanted to charge me $145. So I went to the post office, and it was like $35 or whatever, $35. And then, I don't know, it got stuck behind somebody's desk or whatever that lady said. But Friday was supposed to be there Saturday, didn't get there until Monday late afternoon.
What were you saying?
Bananas.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm saying it's bananas.
Well, what were you sending?
No.
I feel like this is a big secret. I feel like you're a big secret.
Yeah, you're very worried when she said it. It may have just fallen behind the desk.
Yeah.
Tick, tick one, tick, tick two. Be careful. I read this earlier. This is just one of those things, of random facts that they'll put out and do different stuff, whatever. And this just blew me away. If you made $10,000 a day, every day you made $10,000.
That'd be nice.
Since the pyramids were built,
that's a long time ago.
You would still only have 4% of what Elon Musk's wealth is.
That cannot be true.
Yeah.
That cannot be true.
I think it is.
Do you understand how much a billion is?
No, clearly I don't. Okay, $10,000 a day.
$10,000 a day.
Times.
You're never going to be able to do
times
it.
a day?
Every day.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hold on. So that's $3,650,000 a year times, let's just say, 500 years. That's only 1.8 billion.
Exactly.
Well, how many years ago were the pyramids made?
It says between 2700 BC and 1500 BC.
Yeah. So that doesn't even make sense. He's only worth how many? Oh, he's worth like 40 billion.
40 billion?
How much is he worth?
No, he's worth over 100 million. 100 billion, I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's worth $424 billion dollars.
They say the pyramids were built roughly 4,700 years ago.
Yeah. All right.
I believe it, because remember they used to have that website and it would tell you how much money Michael Jordan made per second?
Yeah.
That was Michael Jordan, who has a fraction of Elon.
Yeah.
And you could see how crazy the amount of money was.
What do we say? It was...
What? Which part?
Forget about it. Yeah, no, that's a lot of money. It's like I quit in the middle.
Because like when you put it into terms, like isn't like 1 million like 1 week?
1 million seconds. Yeah, 1 million seconds is 12 days. 1 billion seconds is 31 years.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. So he's got. I mean, he just has. There's nothing he can't do.
That's not even money. That's just like,
He
it's
just
not an
snaps his
object.
fingers and it appears.
Like I said, the Lakers. The Lakers sold for $10 billion.
Right.
Elon can be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that
And
doesn't
still
hurt him.
have, and still he could pay it in cash and still have 330 or 390
400.
Yeah, 390 billion left.
But what else does he have besides Tesla? Like I know he has
SpaceX, yeah.
SpaceX, but how is he making money on SpaceX? Because like no one's buying
By the way,
flights or they're
he could buy the Lakers and still have $413 billion.
Oh, he could probably buy
has $424 billion.
He could probably buy the
Every
entire
sports
league.
team. He could buy every sports team.
Yeah.
He could buy every sports team.
Yeah.
In Major League. Like he could buy every baseball, basketball, NFL, and hockey team. Easily.
And still not be broke.
Easily. Oh, not even close to broke.
Yeah.
He could lose $324 billion and still have $100 billion.
What is that life even like?
You can never get married.
He's got like 10 kids, though.
I know, but I would have like 10 kids.
Yeah.
I would not stop having kids.
Why not get married? Who cares? Your money is not, your money is not an object.
I would never get married.
Yeah.
But you could get married and be married, and every day that you're married, you're making more than she would ever get in the divorce.
No. I'm
You know
saying
what I mean?
I would never want to. Listen, even if I pay for it, I could have unlimited amounts of sex. anytime I want, 5 times a day with 5 different women every day if I wanted to.
Look at Jeff Bezos is about to get married this weekend, I think.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because that was my next story. Is speaking of rich guys,
he's in the same ballpark.
Jeff Bezos is marrying Lauren Sanchez. They're getting married in Venice this week, and they don't want any gifts because they have so much money. Instead, they're making donations to local charities.
How do you not buy him an Amazon gift card for his wife? That's the best thing. Yeah, they're getting married and they're not very happy. People are protesting it. So you see that?
Oh, brother!
They're like, if you have enough money to rent Venice, you have enough money to pay more taxes.
Oh, stop!
Yeah,
I love Amazon.
I would love for people.
I don't care if he ever pays taxes. He's a hero.
Listen, he's given me so many great things in my life.
Elon, we look at, like Carmen said, and we go, what exactly is he making his money on? What's he doing? I mean, granted, he did invent the electric car. And even he didn't really invent it, but he did mass produce it. Yeah.
Nah, he kind of funded it, but yeah.
He mass produced it. He got it out there. He's the Henry Ford of our generation. He got it out there and revolutionized the automotive industry. But I'll take Bezos over Elon anytime.
By the way, Elon Musk will slap you in the face if you ever say that Bezos is in his ballpark.
Oh, really?
Why? What's Bezos worth? $4 billion?
$223 billion.
Oh.
Not even.
Elon
close.
is worth $424 billion. He has $200 billion more.
Yeah.
Billion.
Yeah.
Billion.
$200 billion more than somebody else.
At a certain point, do you just stop keeping track?
Yeah, I don't even know how you.
When he was working with the Doge stuff, they were saying how the Tesla stock, he was losing billions of dollars a day. And he was like unfazed by it.
But can you imagine that? I would imagine that in one day you could probably lose $12 billion and then you'll go back up $17 billion. Like you know what I mean? Like.
So I watched that Mountain Head movie on HBO. Yeah. Is anyone going to watch it? This isn't like a huge part about it. But basically, they're all billionaires except for one is a millionaire. He can't break the billion.
Loser.
So they call him Soup for Soup Kitchen. Because he's the poorest of them all.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's a pretty one of the dramatic scenes in it or whatever. But they are literally all about just how can they be the richest? How can they make more money? What can they do? And I just have a feeling it's kind of like Succession in a movie's form.
Yeah.
Right.
And you just see like how arrogant, and all it is, well, I'm making more money. And then a stock goes up and the next one is like, well, I'm the richest now. And it all happens in 5 minutes.
A bunch of douchebags you probably wouldn't even want to be around.
But I feel like that's kind of how it is in real life.
I would imagine that if you have that much money, that totally consumes you.
Right.
Is thinking about having that much money. Although it may go the other way. If you have that much money, you just don't even care. You don't even think about money.
I think you get to a point where you just nothing.
But also, if you have friends who all have a bunch of money too, and you'd be like, yeah, okay. It's like on Shark Tank, all of them are at least millionaires, but then you have Mark Cuban, who's a billionaire, and he's like, okay, good luck, millionaires.
And also, we think that way because we're not that rich. But there has to be something in them that drives them to keep making more money. Because Elon could have quit, retired, bought an island, and just gone off the face of the earth.
Yeah, but he's continuing to further the progress of the world. So,
but it's also for his ego, for his status, about money. It's you know what I mean.
I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm trying to be as honest with myself as I can. If I had that kind of money, what my life would be like, and I would be all ice cream, travel, and BJ's. That's all I would care about. That's all I would care about. I'd be like, let's go get some ice cream.
I bet even that gets old, though.
Probably, but then you go back to ice cream.
That's why you're Bezos and you're getting married, because eventually you're like, whatever.
But then you're also giving a lot away. Because that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's also a tax benefit.
Yeah, but who cares at that point?
I feel like eventually you're trying to seek some kind of normalcy, or what you think is normalcy. Because,
like when we were talking about vampires, wish they were just dead.
Yeah.
Anything, be careful what you wish for, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anything becomes redundant and boring. Like Lee Trevino. The hot girl, the hottest girl walks in, everyone looks at her and he goes, somewhere there's a guy that's sick of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah. I said that to Tommy Lee one time.
Yeah.
I said, do you know that there's a saying? And he goes, what's that? And I go, Pamela Anderson. I said, even Tommy Lee got sick of banging that. And he goes, that's the mother of my kids.
Yeah.
He goes, that's the mother of my kids. But I get it.
I mean, it makes sense. By the way, how about his crazy wife with all that stuff that happened with the other singer?
I still don't know what she got catfished by a guy who was supposed to be the other singer of a different band.
Right.
But it turned out it wasn't him.
And then she was like calling him out and all this stuff and showed up at his house. And he's like, look at this crazy bitch. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah. And, but yet somehow she's still married to Tommy Lee.
I don't know. I don't know.
That is weird.
Put that in your stand-up act, lady.
Yeah.
Martin Kove, we talked about him from Karate Kid and Cobra Kai and stuff. He has now apologized for biting his Cobra Kai co-star. He says he was trying to be playful, but it went a little too far.
Oh, you know, people are so sensitive. Take a little nibble.
Yeah. Take a little nibble from a 70-year-old weirdo.
Carmen.
Yeah.
Please
Just
do
let
not
me
bite me.
you every once in a while.
Please do not bite me.
Whatever.
Hey, old man, bite me, would you?
Teen Idol, well, I guess former Teen Idol, because teens aren't super excited about this guy anymore. Teen Idol Bobby Sherman passed away. He was 81 years old. Are you familiar with Bobby Sherman?
I am familiar with Bobby Sherman. He was a Teen Idol, and then for years after his Hollywood career, he was an EMT. I remember seeing that on television.
I'm not really familiar with his songs. Like, I know the name and stuff, but here's a little montage of some of his songs. His biggest hit was Little Woman.
I don't think that he was that big of a pop star. I think it was one of those things where they just made all pretty guys sing.
Yeah.
So that they had something to go on tour with.
This is a little montage. Take a listen.
Hey, little woman, please make up your mind. You've got to come into my world and leave your world behind. Come on now. Whatever made me think that I was number one, I ought to know.
I don't know any of his songs.
The funny thing is, he's not a good singer.
No. He was good looking.
Right.
Judy, Judy,
Oh, there you go.
Think about
Bobby
that.
Sherman.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You're a teen idol.
Mm-hmm.
Girls love you everywhere.
Right.
You're putting out songs. You're going on tour. Girls are chasing you, screaming at you, ripping your clothes off. And then one day you're like 32, and they're like, yeah, we don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
Well, what do I do now? Well, now you have to go and get a real job. And he's like, all right. So he went out and trained to be an EMT. EMT, and was riding in the back of ambulances. And for years in the 70s and 80s, people were like, are you Bobby Sherman? Because he looked exactly the same.
I think Bobby Sherman just cut me out of my shirt because I got into a car accident.
Nowadays, though, all those people are doing Comic-Cons and stuff, signing autographs.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I don't think that he was big enough for that. I don't think that he, in that time that he didn't do any superhero movies or anything like that. So I know that's just got to be rough. Like Carmen, we talked about it a couple of months ago, that if I ever lost this job, how I would go get any job that I had to support my family, but it would be rough for me to go get a job at Walmart.
Right, because it was like that one girl from a girl group that was living in her car.
Yeah.
And she was like, but again, like, I'm not at your level, obviously. You know what I mean? So, like, I have no problem going and, like, working
You
Uber
say that,
Eats
but how about if you go Uber Eats and the first three people you bring food to are like, aren't you Carmen from the Mike Calta show?
Yeah, you know what that's going to do? Get me bigger tips. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there was one point that, like, when in between storm season, Chad was doing Shipped. And I was going with them. And I was having so much fun. I signed up for it.
Oh, I got to tell you, I think I'd love to be an Uber driver.
Yeah, I don't want to be an Uber driver, but I like doing Shipped, and we did like a lot of Target runs, but it's almost like the supermarket sweepstakes because you got to go fast, you got to do this. And to me, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And also at the same time, I would like, as an adult, I have a mortgage, I have a car payment, I have this, and I don't have enough money in my savings to take 2, 3, 4 months off to find my next salary job.
Yeah.
So like,
you're supposed to keep 3 months.
I do, but also I wouldn't want to dip into that. I'm also smart enough to know, like, I could just go work Shipped or Uber Eats or do something to at least keep an income coming. There's no point to stop working at my age. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not in the retirement
No,
zone.
I'm not. I get it. I if I lost this job, I'd still have to work for a couple of years.
Right.
And
but finding a job that's
that's not an embarrassing job to have.
Right.
You don't want to be are you Mike Calta? Yeah. Why are you working at the 7-Eleven?
But that's the thing, like
the worst one than that is, didn't you used to be Mike Calta?
Yeah.
Randy the Ram, and then you put your hand in the meat grinder.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. I mean, if I left this job, I would either try to get a job that kept me out of the public eye, or a job that actually had, like, I would be a cool job to work at the Hard Rock in some capacity, not as a dealer or as a janitor or something like that, but maybe in some sort of public relations or as a casino host or something like that. Like, that would be cool.
Yeah,
that I could see me doing in my
but the
years.
first time somebody goes, Mike, get over here. We, and snaps are great. Exactly. Yeah. There's no way you're doing that.
And a lot of the public relations people, they also take care of social media. So are you tech savvy? Can you do social media?
No, I don't mean like that kind of public relations. I mean like gaming relations, like somebody
like a casino host.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying nowadays, most jobs, what they used to be, you have 3-4 other things that are tied to it that are new age, and that's why a lot of younger people are getting them, because they're
You're saying I'm too old to get a cool job.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I hit, like, honestly, but you have to think about that, and that's the one thing, like, especially when people are getting older. Like my dad right now, he just got a new phone. He's like, screw it. I'm just going to go get a flip phone. I'm done with technology. I don't want to learn how to use this stuff. But it's like, if he's retired and he's good, he's never going to have to go back to work, right? But
why did he do that? He's got all that money.
He was an electrician.
How does he have so much money?
Electricians make a lot of money.
Yeah, and he was a foreman. Like, he worked, like, he basically did the whole Detroit airport when they redid that and stuff. But he was a foreman, and, he worked his whole life, and he was also a cheapskate.
Yeah, but also you get those big commercial contracts and stuff, and if he's in charge.
In retirement, I want to be rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my thing. I don't want to just live in retirement. I want to be rich in retirement.
You don't want to be depending on your Social Security or
Right.
depending on the different stuff. Social Security is like, oh, cool, Social Security, let's go to the casino.
Yeah.
But also, that is my dad, but he was also a cheapskate. Like, there was nothing extra at our house. If we wanted clothes, he was like, yeah, go ask your mom. I'm not buying you that. You know what I mean? Like, he would buy me stuff for sports, but if I wanted to go out, I had to work for it.
It's funny, Carmen, because cheapskate, nicer way to say it is frugal.
Frugal,
and,
yes.
my father, I remember an exact time where we had everything.
Right.
3 older brothers, 4 of us growing up. We had every soccer shoe. We had snowmobiles. We had motorcycles. We had everything we wanted. We'd go on vacations, do all this stuff. And I remember one day it went
dried up.
Get your own stuff, because
I was 18.
I was like 16, and it was like, oh, okay, I'm probably going to be retiring soon, and he just went and stopped everything. His financial advisor even told him, he goes, "You've been very frugal," because he worked for a long time for the same company, made good money and stuff. But yeah, for sure, he shut it down. Because I remember as a kid just going, I have everything. Like, people would complain about their parents, and I'd be like, my parents are the best.
I've already started shutting my son down.
Yeah.
Because he's 19 now, and now sometimes we go out. I'm like, hey, you can pay for yourself, man.
Yeah.
So he's lucky, because when I turned 17, when I was a senior in high school, I turned 17. I had like a savings account that I put all my Christmas and birthday money in. And when I turned 17, my dad gave me full access to it. And he's like, all right, here's your money. Here's your start to adulthood. Learn how to spend your own money. And he wouldn't help me with anything. He'd buy groceries and stuff, but I had to buy my own toilet paper and toothpaste and everything.
Oh, man.
All right.
And that way, and it was just my learning, because I didn't have to pay rent or anything like that.
Along those lines, I just bought my son a Labubu.
I haven't.
Yesterday.
What?
What is that?
A Labubu?
Is that the new toy thing?
Yes.
I
They're
thought
like
that
little
was-
stuffed animals.
The little girls are buying those.
I
things.
bought one for him and one for his girlfriend. Little kids like them.
Yeah.
So
What'd that run you?
It was,
Because they're not. I know the resale market's pretty high.
yeah.
They see you coming, man.
Yeah.
They see you coming from a mile away. Like, anything that's popular, anything that is like a new thing.
That's what the kids do. They like the stuff that's new and popular.
Nobody will care in 30 days.
But he's also
I agree with that.
he's also 18, almost 19. He can buy his own Labubu.
Yeah, you got to come on.
like-
But I knew that. So one of the girls that listens to the show put online that she bought 2 and she was reselling them. And I know that my son likes them, and I was like, well, I'll take those. So I got one for him and one for his girlfriend.
That's creepy.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that creepy? I'm a good father.
Here, my dad bought you a doll.
I bought him for my son. What he does with them is up to him.
Right.
What are they going to do with them?
I don't know. His girlfriend keeps them.
But not only that, just like everything, like we talked about your $80 windshield wipers and stuff. Like, they see him coming and they're like, I'm going to tell him they're $80 a piece. And he's going to go, I guess so. I don't know.
That's the reason why I don't own that car anymore.
Yeah.
Because everything that broke on it cost $9 million.
Also, they'd be like, those tires only take a certain type of air, and it's a premium air. And, that's whatever. Oh, I heard that. Yeah,
what kind of sucker do I look like?
Yeah.
But that's why retirement's going to hit you hard. You're not going to be able to spend money like that.
Yeah, you're not going to be out buying cuckoos or whatever they are.
Right.
I can't wait till they're thrown in the garage with all the other stuff next to the hoverboard and the this and the Funko Pops and all that.
I will tell you that it's my own mental disorder.
Yeah.
As a kid, I had nothing, so I want to make sure my kids have everything. That's just the truth. That's
but are you doing too much?
Maybe.
That's overboard.
Helping or hurting them?
Oh, it's not. I would be hurting them
because then they expect everything,
and then they don't like their work ethic.
No, but look at my son. My kids work. They work for their, especially Joey now. Joey works. He's got a job. He pays for his. He wants to go to Chicago and he wants to do all that stuff. He pays for all that himself. He's
with your Apple card.
No.
What card of yours does he use?
He pays for everything but his Labubu.
Yeah. He's got his own credit card and he's got his own salary that he's getting from work.
Hey guys, Labubu's on me. Pass them around.
Hey, my dad's got them.
He got it. I don't know whether is Gretchen Wilson making a comeback or
she was on The Masked Singer.
Oh, is that what it is?
So
yeah, because
maybe.
we kind of have heard some stuff from her lately. I thought this was interesting. She was interviewed, and she's the queen of rednecks. Like she's the keeper of rednecks, and they have to ask her.
She's the redneck woman.
Redneck woman, yeah. So they asked her to score certain things if they're redneck on a score of 1 being low, not redneck, 10 being the highest, the total redneck, whatever. The first item was White Claw. What did she say? White Claw. Is that redneck or not redneck?
I think it's middle of the road.
Yeah, it's
middle of the road.
I say it's a 7.
7?
6.
Gretchen Wilson says that doesn't belong on the list.
Yeah.
That score is low. It doesn't even qualify. She said that's not redneck. What about boiled peanuts?
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
Yeah. What are we giving? What score? What score?
I love boiled peanuts.
So do I.
I'm going
8.
6.
Joe nailed it. 6.
Yeah.
Boiled peanuts are fantastic, but they are very redneck.
Do you eat the shell? No,
Yes.
right?
I eat the shell on regular peanuts.
You swallow the shell?
Yeah.
Really?
On regular peanuts?
Because they're soft, not
Like-
regular peanuts.
I do it on regular peanuts.
The hard ones.
Yes.
The one that come in the 2.
Yeah, I will say that it's probably 6-1, where I'll open them, and then I'll just eat one with the shell and everything. It's fiber.
Really?
Yeah, you can eat them. It's not bad for you.
Oh, I feel like that'd be like scratch your throat.
Not your throat.
Yeah.
And the boiled peanuts, you eat them whole? You don't take them on the
Yeah,
shell?
I've done that. And the boiled peanuts, they just disintegrate sometimes. I don't
Yeah,
always
it's soggy.
do it, but
Yeah, same where I'll do probably 6-1 on that.
Wow, this changes everything.
You just got cleared out. You don't need it.
This is mind blowing to me.
Roadside bowl.
fattest show ever.
Wow.
What about for redneck? Is it redneck or not? According to Gretchen Wilson, matcha tea.
No,
Not
not at all.
redneck at all. 0.
She said it looks green and gross. Doesn't belong on the list.
Yeehaw.
What about fried pickles?
Yes, redneck, very high redneck.
Very high redneck.
That's a
What's the
7.
score? That's a 7?
7, yeah.
6? Anybody else?
5.
5.
Fried pickles are a 9. Fried pickles are a 9.
I love fried pickles.
Yeah, they're so good. The pickle chips.
And then the last one they asked was the Tesla Cybertruck.
No, not redneck.
She said, absolutely not. What is that, a spaceship? I was -1.
I was going to say spaceship.
Yeah, that's a -1, according to Gretchen Wilson.
How old is she now? She's got to be up there.
50. She's old. She's got to be older than me. I'm 50. She's 55.
I say she's 58.
62.
She's not like cool country anymore.
No.
56.
Oh, no,
she's not
she's
there
been
like
out
your,
for a while.
Because she disappeared. She made all her
right.
money and she was like, later.
In your face, she's 51 and she looks rough.
That's 51?
She's 51, yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah. Because there was like a week and a half where she was hot.
No.
Yeah. No,
I
there
mean,
was.
I don't know. I hung out with her a bunch, and I never thought she was hot.
When her song "Redneck Woman" came out,
Joe's showing a picture of her.
Shit,
Look at
jowls.
her flat tummy and this and that.
Yeah,
whatever.
they made her look good on TV.
No. This is just like a picture of her on a red carpet, whatever. And listen,
Yeah,
she's not
they
great,
dusted her up.
but also, the singing in the on stage and
She
everything.
can sing.
Yeah,
She could definitely sing.
yeah.
I have
look-
somewhere. I have an autograph picture. Autograph because she has a line in the song about she gets her underwear from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So I had her sign a pair of Walmart underwear.
No.
somewhere. Every once in a while I find
Shock.
a pair of well, the best is I bought 3 pairs, and I pulled them out, and she thought that I was giving them to her, and she was like, "Oh, thank you." Like she was pretending to appreciate it. I was like, "No, I just want you to sign them."
The best way I could describe her now is she looks like she would be in a movie where Tommy Lee Jones is her attorney and she's accused of killing her husband. And the twist at the end is she gets off and she actually killed him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel that. I
That's
get
exactly what she looks like
it.
now.
I get it.
I guess Dak Shepard had Brad Pitt on his podcast.
Did you see that at all?
No, I saw that it happened, but I didn't watch any of it.
Dude, I watched a little bit of it, and Brad Pitt is just the coolest. He's just like everything you hoped he would be.
I hate Dak Shepard for some reason.
Dak Shepard stepped it up for this interview.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of tried to cool guy it along with Brad Pitt. Like, because here's the thing. If you're going to interview Brad Pitt, you don't want to kiss his ass while you're doing it, but you do want to be respectful, but you try to want to be on the same level as him as when you're talking to him. He was so super cool in it. You would love, if you didn't love Brad Pitt before, you loved him after. It was great.
So Brad Pitt said that he, quote, missed that window when it comes to having a gay experience.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like the window's always open.
For Brad Pitt, it's probably always open.
It's always open.
Yeah.
More than the window's open, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't think he's interested.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, when I hear him talk about it, he was talking about the movie offers he got, and he got 7, and he gave it back to his manager. Was like, I'm not doing this. And they're like, why? He's like, it's young, old cop, young, new cop, old cop, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, read the whole script, read the end. You know?
He also said that he put in his contract for 7 that they could not change the ending. He said because that ending was so
brutal,
wild and stuff that he goes, I had been involved in a movie before that it was a great movie, and then they wound up changing the ending. He goes, but I was already under contract and I couldn't do anything about it. He goes, so before I did this, I made sure because he thought that was such a great ending, you can't change that ending.
Yeah.
And so they weren't able to.
Did he say what movie that was?
The other movie.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I'd love to know that.
Yeah.
They're saying F1 is awesome. Like all the reviews are coming back saying it's great.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually thinking about going to see that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I go to the movies to see it. But
well, because they said that it's one of those movies like a Top Gun or Days of Thunder you want to see on like IMAX in a theater with the the sound and everything.
Yeah. Plus, Ed Sheeran has a song in it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Brad Pitt better than Tom Cruise?
No.
Oh,
no, it's like
no. Brad Pitt
more
is
relatable,
a better actor than Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a better movie star.
I don't know. It's pretty close.
I got to tell you, Brad Pitt, when he at the end of 7, whenever that whole thing goes down and stuff, that's when I was like, Brad Pitt's a good actor. Like he was just a handsome dude that you're like, oh yeah, handsome dude and stuff. He's really good at. Tom Cruise is good. Tom Cruise is more of a movie star though. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Cruise isn't going to take a bit part in a movie. He's not going to be third fiddle or anything like that.
No, he has though. He's like was he in Tropical Thunder?
Yeah, because he wanted to, and now they're making a whole movie about Les Grossman.
But I mean, he does little bit parts like that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're very similar. I think that
if you're hanging out with, you have a choice. There's 3 doors. In that room, you can hang out with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
In that room, Brad Pitt. In that room, John Travolta. Which door are you going through? Gonna hang out the whole day, just you and them.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man.
I know mine.
It would be between Travolta and Tom Cruise.
Brad Pitt out.
I mean, I like Brad Pitt, but I feel like the other 2 are higher on my list.
I feel like I'm picking Brad Pitt just because I'd be able to talk to him and hang out more. I feel like Tom Cruise is too much of a movie star, and he's not interested at all. Brad Pitt would at least give you a little bit of oh, that's cool, you know, blah, 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 and talk to you a little bit about something. They have something in common. And John Travolta would just try and make you dance.
Brad Pitt more relatable.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt said in that interview with Dak Shepard, he said he was talking about he was a while after his first movie where he didn't know what he was going to do next. And he said every morning he would do the same thing. He would get up, take a bong rip, drink 3 Coca-Colas, and just hang out trying to figure out what's going on. Like, just talk about ripping bongs.
I'm going through the Brad Pitt tour.
I think I go John Travolta. I think we'd hang out the best. I think we'd do the most fun stuff together.
I bet he gets boring after 10 minutes.
Teach me how to do a Saturday Night Fever dance.
So you guys want to talk about Grease?
Yeah. I go Brad Pitt, True Romance.
Yeah.
You know, let's rip some bongs.
Yeah.
It really sucks saying he's dead,
you were saying about Dak Shepard did a pretty good job with the interview. You know who does a good job as an interviewer is Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins.
If he's talking to musicians.
And he is.
Yeah.
And that's mostly what he's talking to.
Right.
He has his podcast that he does.
Yeah, he's good. If he's talking to musicians, he does a great job.
Although, I got to tell you, he had the DeLeo brothers from SDP on and called them out for like ripping off one of his songs. Totally they played the clips and I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't it wasn't a ripoff.
No, not at all. Oh, he said that Butch Walker stole, or not Butch Walker, Butch Vig stole his guitar sound for Nirvana. Yeah, he's like, then I heard it on the radio all the time. I'm like, that's my guitar sound. It's like, all right, buddy, relax. Did you know The Edge from U2?
Yes.
What nationality is The Edge?
I assume Irish.
I think everybody assumed Irish.
Yes.
No, I think Canadian.
No? British.
Hello.
Hi. Governor.
Did he grow up in Dublin?
I don't. Well, he's British, but on Monday, he finally became a citizen of Ireland after 60 years of living there. Yeah. So
why even bother at this point?
you know,
maybe they're going to deport him.
But yeah, I think everybody just assumed, oh yeah, Edge is Irish. You too, Irish.
Well, he
Irish.
might be British by birth, but then have grown up in Ireland. You know what I mean? Because they were childhood friends. They went to grade school together. Him and Bono.
Yeah, well, 60 years. How old is Edge? Edge is 63. Yeah, so he's been there at least since he was 3 years old.
My favorite story about him. You know why they call him the Edge?
I do.
I've heard this, but I don't recall.
So I always assume, I remember in high school, one of the dudes that played in band or played guitar was like, they call this guy the Edge, and he's the least edgiest guitar player ever. If you're going to give yourself a name like the Edge, you should at least play a little bit more aggressively and blah, blah, blah. I remember the musicians saying that about him. And then I watched a documentary, and they were like, no, we don't call him. We call him the Edge because when he was younger, his head was flat, and it used to come outside like an edge.
Yeah.
Not as cool as we thought.
Not as cool.
Speaking of guitar players, the E Street Band guitarist Steven Van Zandt had to undergo emergency surgery for appendicitis.
Oh.
He said that he thought he had food poisoning, went to the hospital, turned out being appendicitis, had it removed. He said he's doing fine, should be back out on tour.
Thank God.
He is one of those guys that if you watch him play, doesn't look like he's playing what he's playing at all.
No. Like guitar's too high.
He looks like he's just a character that's up on stage.
Yeah.
Like Keith Moon, when he plays drums, doesn't look like he's playing what he's playing because he's so all over the place and doing stuff. Both great. Both great at what they do, but definitely if you're watching them, they're like, is he playing that? I don't even know who's playing that. That seems weird.
He's one of the only guys from Sopranos still alive. Well, Uncle June's alive, but the rest of all died off.
Tony's dead. Paulie's dead.
Big Pussy's alive.
Big Pussy's alive. Bacala's alive.
Bacala's alive. Christopher's
alive.
Yeah.
Paulie gone.
Olivia's dead.
Artie's alive.
Yeah, you're wrong, Gio.
By the way, did you ever watch that David Chase thing?
No.
The Sopranos thing? So it was boring because it was a lot of David Chase. I grew up in this, and nobody cares. We want to see Sopranos stuff.
Right.
But in there, they have some of the auditions, and they show like Artie Bucco audition for Tony Soprano, the different one. And then when Christopher comes in, and I don't know, because it has other people that wound up being in the show as other characters and stuff. But when Christopher came in to audition for Christopher, Michael came in to audition for Christopher, you're like, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because we know it already or because he was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really good.
He's always going to be Spider to me.
Yeah, but Is he Spider over Christopher?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought you said I was okay, Spider.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, I love saying it, Aaron Rodgers is pretty sure this will be his last season.
When he one and done?
Yeah, when he retires, he plans to disappear from public life. He said going into this, he signed a 1-year deal with the Steelers. He said they didn't have to add any years or do anything like that. He goes, I'm pretty sure this is it. He goes, I want to go in, play for, historic franchise and do it. So hopefully he just blows it out this year and goes crazy.
He blows his knee out the second game.
Oh, come on.
I think it's either going to be awesome or a complete disaster. No middle ground.
I am telling you right now that I'm obviously hoping that it'll be awesome. But also he is talking about helping out Will Howard, who is the other quarterback that we drafted,
right?
Who is good and wants to learn and do all that stuff. I think Will Howard is the future for the Steelers.
Good.
And I really hope so.
A year under Aaron Rodgers is great.
Exactly. I mean, that's a big, great to have a mentor like that.
It's weird because the rumor was that when the Packers drafted Jordan Love, that's when Aaron Rodgers didn't want to be the Packers anymore.
Right.
Because he didn't want to, you got the guy that's going to replace you.
He still felt like he had plenty of years left.
Probably, yeah. As opposed to this is probably my last ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for football. Come on, football. Get
71 days.
Oh, let's go. Hurry up. And then finally in news, there's a new report on America's most trusted brands, and it weighed the reputations of thousands of brands, including restaurants, groceries, household products, services, entertainment. So like anything that's a brand, they ranked them kind of. For Gen Z, the most trusted brand is, what would you think?
Are we Gen Z?
Gen Z is no. Gen Z is younger than us. We're Gen X.
Amazon.
No.
Apple.
No.
McDonald's.
No. Gen Z. Carmen, you're Gen Z, right?
No, I'm a millennial.
Oh, really? So is millennials younger than Gen Z, right?
No,
Because
Gen Z's after me.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. So Gen Z.
Tesla.
Most trusted brand, YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube, followed by Band-Aid.
Really?
Dawn dishwashing soap, Costco, Google.
Okay.
Some of the other brands that ranked high for Gen Z was Nike, Ben & Jerry's, Gatorade, Nintendo, Netflix, PlayStation, and Spotify.
Okay.
For millennials, okay, so here you go, Carmen. This is you. Millennials' most trusted brand is?
Apple?
No.
Google.
Google, followed by PayPal, then YouTube, then Dawn dishwashing soap. I don't know whether they're giving them this or whatever. Then U.S. Postal Service. Boo, not for Gen X. I can tell you that right now. Others that ranked high for millennials is Lysol, Visa, Hershey's, Dove, Tide, Lego, and the Weather Channel. All right, now this is us, Gen X. Gen X, most trusted brand is, okay. It's weird. I've already mentioned it a couple times.
I would have said Amazon, but I don't know.
Dawn dishwashing soap.
What is
Listen,
They paid for this.
They must have paid for this.
Has it ever done you wrong? It's reliable.
All right, so let's just take that one out. The next one, Gen X most trusted brand, Oral-B.
Because everybody's using those electric toothbrushes?
I guess.
All right.
Hershey's, maybe it was just a list that they had. We had to check it off. Followed by Hershey's, Band-Aid, and Duracell. Others that ranked high for Gen X is Heinz Ketchup. Never
go wrong.
Never go wrong. Never go wrong. Never go bad.
Nope.
Tylenol, Home Depot, Clorox, Betty Crocker, and M&M's.
Not M&M, M&M's.
Yeah.
M&M's, yeah. For boomers, Joe, here you go. You're a boomer, right?
Yeah.
Most trusted
Brill
brand
cream.
is
AT&T.
You're not far off.
Really?
You're not far off. What do you got?
Crest.
Charmin toilet paper.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. Kleenex. Kleenex number one. Again, Dawn dish soap is up there.
Old reliable.
Yeah.
Yep.
UPS for the boomers. Tylenol, Band-Aid. Others that ranked high were Lowe's, Ace Hardware, Colgate. Did you say Colgate?
Yeah. Crest. I said Crest.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Bounty and Hefty.
Oh, wow.
I mean, is there any other cream cheese?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, no, not at all.
No. You definitely are. If you're in treacherous water if you tried different cream cheese.
I get the one from Aldi, whatever their brand is, and their whipped cream cheese. Is fantastic.
Not Philadelphia.
No.
It is. It's okay. That's fine. I'll take whatever that is. I think it's really just the whipped part of it.
Right.
But
that makes it a lot easier.
It's
easier to spread.
So delicious.
By the way, speaking of UPS and stuff, FedEx, the guy who created FedEx, Frederick Smith, just passed away like 4 days ago or something. So his son is Arthur Smith, who was the former Falcons head coach, now with the Steelers, is the offensive coordinator. So interesting thing about Fred Smith was he had FedEx and it was going under. It was not doing well. And he had $5,000 left. What are you going to do with $5,000 in a failing company? What do you do?
Throw a party.
No.
$5,000, I don't know, you buy advertising.
You would think. Maybe that would be something.
Casino, put all on red.
Oh, that's
seriously?
exactly what he did. He went to the casino, turned $5,000 into, I don't know if I'm getting the numbers right, but like $70,000 to keep it open for another week, where he got investors and then continued on in FedEx. How crazy is that?
I love that.
$5,000. Well, looks like we're going to Vegas. Try and save the company.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
That's hilarious. Well, there you go. That is it for news.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike, I forgot I was on hold with you guys.
There you go.
I was just going to make a comment about the money when you guys were talking about debt and Elon Musk and all that stuff. You guys got to consider, imagine if $1 trillion is 1,000 billion and we're $36 trillion in debt. How much money that is.
Oh, yeah.
It stinks. Yeah. But also, if you were Elon, you wanted to be nice, you just give up all your money to the debt.
Not
help
even
everybody
all of
out.
it.
Not even, you could do half of it.
All of it. Yeah. The other thing I was thinking is Trump's got to be mad when Elon's worth 400 times more than he's been worth ever in his entire life.
Sure. And that's why he wants him around.
Yeah, I agree exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Man, that must be one hell of a life. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the call. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. So about Bobby Sherman, you were wondering what else he did after being a teen idol. He co-starred with David Soul in Here Come the Brides. It was a really entertaining television series. I'm sure Joe remembers that.
I don't. Do you, Joe?
No.
No. David Soul from Starsky and Hutch and Bobby Sherman, Here Comes the Bride. I don't remember. It doesn't even sound familiar to me.
American comedy series that was on for, let's see, 2 seasons.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why.
2 seasons back in 1968 was the first episode.
Well, I don't even recall the name of the show. All right, we got to take a break. Our phone numbers, if you'd like to get through, 800-771-1025. 800-771-1025. Before we go to break, I want to tell you about my friends at Superheat and Air. Superheat and Air for years has been taking care of my air conditioning. Let's just leave heat out of this right now. We don't need to talk about heat. But when it comes to AC, there is nobody better than Superheat and Air for so many reasons. One, they'll come in there and install a great unit for you. They'll maintain that unit. They'll make sure that your unit is blowing cold all year round, and they are there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you have an emergency. Now, they have merged with ABC Plumbing, and they are Superheat and Air and Plumbing, so they are there for all your plumbing needs as well. And I don't just mean an HVAC tech that knows a little bit about some pipes. I'm talking about certified plumbers that come on out to your house. They come out with stock trucks, so if you need them to come out and do a repair on something, they have the parts available to you. They can get you taken care of in the same day, no messing around, no having to come back 4 or 5 times. And right now, Superheat and Air is offering a $29 AC checkup for your unit. If you haven't done it, you should do it every year, especially before summer. Make sure your unit is up and running and in great condition. If you notice it's not been and you're thinking you might have some problems and they come out and they find a problem, they'll take that $29 that you're spending and they'll apply it towards whatever repair that they do. And know, again, the most important thing, they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, both on the AC and the plumbing side. If you need them for either one, they are always there for you. So if you have an emergency, you know who to call. Simply go to superheatandair.com, call them today, and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show, and you would like to have somebody come out and do a $29 tune-up on your unit to make sure that you are running as cold as possible during this ridiculously hot summer. Superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you. We'll take a quick break. An open letter from Galvin is next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Pinellas County working on an accident in St. Pete, Dr. MLK Jr. Street. It's near Roosevelt Boulevard. Crews are on the scene there. No lanes blocked off. Still seeing some backups in that area. Lots of traffic right now. So use caution. Give yourself extra time if that's where you're headed. Howard Franklin Brady to Tampa, problem-free right now. No accidents reported. A little slow going as you make your way to the Kennedy exit and onto the Veterans Expressway, but nothing major there. Hillsborough County had an earlier wreck. Westbound I-4 at McIntosh Road is on the shoulder. Still a 30-minute delay. I'm Monica with traffic.
Celebrate the red, white, and beautiful during the July 4th sale at Scandinavian Designs Furniture. Take up to 50% off an assortment of styles for your whole home. Shop early for the best deals. Stop by our new Brandon and Clearwater showrooms today or shop online at ScandinavianDesigns.com.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop during the Kia Summer Sales Event. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Power up with big savings from Hawkins Service Company this June. Get free surge protection when you spend over $250 on electrical service. You need generator maintenance? You're in luck. It's $50 off this month. Or go big, get $500 off a whole home Generac generator with install. Don't wait until the next storm hits. These offers are good through June 30th only. Call Hawkins today at 813-445-8209 or always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Real stories with Hellsberg.
After we met and we started dating, Nancy and I lived 150 miles apart, and I would drive my old jalopy car, and it was roughly a 3-hour distance. It took 3 years I drove across that state back and forth dating her every weekend.
Persistence.
And I would have never stopped. I had a lot of energy back then. 36 years ago.
At Hellsberg, find the engagement ring worthy of your story. Designed with the love, care, and craft it deserves. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot, $479 per month, or a new Honda Accord Hybrid, just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
At BrandonHonda.com, we've simplified the way you can buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Visit BrandonHonda.com to unlock the best price on any vehicle in stock. Plus, get your guaranteed credit approval, a real offer on your trade, and calculate your payments right online. And all vehicles come with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Right now, you can buy with 0 down and make no payments for 90 days. Save yourself the hassle and get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0151 for more information.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the award-winning online learning program.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Designed by education experts, ABC Mouse seamlessly aligns with what your child is already learning in school. And with over 10,000 learning activities and more than 850 lessons, it's an engaging and comprehensive curriculum. More info at abcmouse.com/radio.
I have been teaching for 13 years, and I've never seen a program like ABC Mouse. It encompasses science, math, reading, social studies.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted Hooters, Hurricane Eddie's in Dunedin, and Abe's Place. Scan the QR code. Vote and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights, you decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Hot and steamy, of course, again today with some scattered afternoon storms. Rain chance today around 40% with a high in the low to mid 90s. Kind of damp and muggy tonight with a low in the upper 70s. Rain chance bumps to between 50 and 60% for your Thursday with tomorrow's forecast highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Gio, haven't received any confirmation on whether or not Ric Flair has been pooping himself on Water Street.
No.
There is a vicious rumor going around that the living legend, the champion, Ric Flair, who has taken up residence here in the Tampa Bay area and has become the mayor of Water Street and is out there drinking and hanging out every night in his nice suits, styling, profiling, has been adding pooping to that list. Styling, profiling,
barstool
falling, late night fighting, wrestling in the streets. But I don't know any of this stuff to be true. I have not seen Ric Flair. I don't hang out on Water Street. Not a big drinker or pooper. I don't know.
I think these are unfounded accusations from online trolls.
Designed to besmirch a legend.
You got a legend just having a good time.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that.
Let the man live. Let him drink. Let him give him the accolades he deserves when you see him, which would be a little woo. Boo. No, woo, not poo.
Woo.
Maybe he'll take a picture with you. Maybe he'll tell you some stories. But don't dare besmirch the name of the living legend by saying that he's been pooping his own pants.
It reminds me of a great joke.
Oh.
Great joke.
I think I know the joke.
About Ric Flair?
So guys are going out to the bar after work, and they invite Ernie, and Ernie goes, guys, I can't. He goes, I keep on coming home drunk. My wife said she's going to divorce me if I come home drunk again. They go, just go out, have a couple drinks. Come on, relax, So he goes out, and Ernie does what Ernie does, and he starts getting totally wasted and stuff, and he pukes all over his shirt. And he goes, oh, my God, my wife's going to kill me. She's going to divorce me. She's going to know I'm drunk and everything. And the guy goes, relax. He goes, listen to me. He goes, change shirts. You can wear my shirt. He goes, no. He goes, here, take this $10 bill, put it in your shirt pocket right there. Tell him some other guy threw up on you. And he said, I'm so sorry. Here's $10. Get your shirt cleaned on me. The guy goes, that's a good idea. So he goes home. Comes home, his wife sees the puke all over his shirt, and she goes, Ernie, you son of a bitch, I'm divorcing you. He goes, no. I'm not even drunk. He goes, it was another guy. He pukes on me. He put $10 in my pocket. It's in my shirt pocket right there. Go grab it. It's $10 right in there. She pulls out, and she goes, it's 20. And he goes, oh, yeah, he pooped my pants, too.
I love that joke.
That's so good.
That was not Ric Flair. Not Ric Flair. Let's not. No. Let's not get it confused.
Guy's a legend.
Legend is living in pain, probably. He's out there just trying to numb the pain with alcohol and have a good
for
time.
our entertainment.
Yes. Put himself on the line.
Yeah. Every night. 16-time world champion.
Styling, profiling.
Yeah.
First, there were vicious rumors that Hulk Hogan was on his deathbed. That he had a surgery to fix something in his neck, and then there were complications with that surgery, and that he was dying, and that turned out to be completely unfounded and not true. And now there's rumors that Ric Flair is pooping his pants around several establishments on Water Street, and I believe that is untrue too. And until somebody can present me with some sort of evidence that Ric Flair is a pants pooper, I'm going to side on the side of the nature boy.
Online trolls, man, scumbags.
Yep. There you go. That's our piece.
What if? I'm just putting out a theory.
Come on, man.
What if, there's the saying, when nature calls?
Yeah, no.
If that's how he got Nature Boy.
Nature Boy?
No.
I think it's more for number one than number two. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Nature calls.
I mean, it happens,
It does.
When duty calls.
I see you're gesturing towards me, Joe. I see that.
Calvin's got the video.
Joe likes to go out to nature.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
what do you think's going to happen at the Bone Bash? Beach Bash?
Who knows?
Oh, you're going to walk right to the ocean and just stand and pee in the ocean?
Probably.
Oh.
I think that lives will be changed forever.
Okay.
Yeah. Mistakes will be made.
Yep.
Mike out the night swimmer is ready to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you cackle at me.
I'm not.
Don't you cackle at me.
I'm not.
We're playing chicken fights.
Okay.
Oh.
You're on my shoulders.
The worst.
Yeah.
Chicken fights?
The last thing I want to do.
Chicken fights are only good if you really just want to get a half-naked girl to sit on your shoulders.
Yeah.
But, no, you don't. You're sore.
That's like when I was watching that Ohio wrestling thing, the scandal, on Netflix, whatever. I said to my wife, I go, the last thing I ever wanted to do was wrestle.
Yeah.
The last thing.
Yeah. Who wants to get sweated on by some guy in a singlet?
Sweated and held down and 5 o'clock shadow rubbed against you.
No.
And, I'm getting turned on.
I wrestled in my sophomore year of high school, and the coach said, today we're going to learn this move, this, and this, and this. And he looked at me and goes, not you. And I go, not me. And he goes, no. He goes, you have one move. It's called the bear hug.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. You wrap your arms around, push behind. That's it. That's all I ever did. Bear hug.
Oh, did you wrestle?
In sophomore year.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was. I was trying to find a fun we didn't have a football team in my school.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find a fun contact sport. I didn't play baseball anymore, and I was not good enough to play basketball.
Listen, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying I just was something I did. And plus, I'm claustrophobic. I don't want to be pinned down.
You know, I'll be honest, there wasn't that many kids my size in wrestling. So when I did get to go wrestle, it was just me and another guy locking up. You know, wasn't claustrophobic. I was very claustrophobic too. One of the things we did do that I thought was really good, it was challenging, was we had to run up 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Cross and run down, and the last one down had to go up again. Mm-hmm. So when we crossed, we would just break out in fist fight.
Push, yeah, do all that
stuff. Oh my god! I mean, it would be kicking and fighting and screaming, and
Well, you already had the experience for 2 Bears 5K. You could have done it.
Yeah. I was 15 at the time.
It was the same thing. We were running 15. Up. We had to run over and run down.
100 pounds and 40 years ago.
Yeah,
it was a lot different.
I did in high school. I played soccer and I did track. Well, junior high and high school. In every track event before I go, I would throw up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On nerves?
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, it just became a thing.
Running heavy.
Yeah. It just became a thing, and I would puke before, and I would do well.
Clear out the pipes.
Yeah.
Not
bad.
Maybe that's what Ric Flair does. Maybe he's just evacuating, just clearing it out before he goes home.
Again, unfounded rumors from online trolls.
Designed to besmirch.
Yeah.
Not interested.
I'm not going to stand for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, every Wednesday, promptly at 8 o'clock, Galvin does a brand new open letter, except when it's not very prompt. So here it happens now, a brand new open letter from Galvin.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to people that just can't figure it out. Dear people that just can't figure it out. Seriously, I'm absolutely amazed every single day by someone that I see, and I'll say out loud, how are you still alive? There are so many people walking around that I assume would have been either eaten by a bear, have fallen down an open manhole, or crushed by a vending machine while trying to receive their favorite salty snack. I have a 4-way stop sign by my house, and without fail, every time I pull up, I encounter some window licker that can't seem to figure out who gets there first, stops, goes first. I'm not even talking about if the person's on your right or left or any of that. I'm just talking about get there first, go first. If you can't figure that out, I don't know how you figured out how to get out of your front door and get out of your house, or how do you drive a car or feed yourself. There should be a sniper posted at every 4-way stop in America. And if you get there first and you do the confused, do I go? Do you go? Or you start waving people ahead, the last thing you should hear is thump, thump. Then you'll go, because you'll just slump forward and your foot will slide off the brake. You ever see somebody struggle with the door? Does it pull? Does it push open? We've all done the push and then, it pulls. But I'm talking about the person that pulls, the door doesn't open, so they pull it again and again and again. Figure it out. There are 2 options, Hulk. You got to calm down. Take a beat and look where it says push. Oh, okay, that's what you do. People that put their turn signal on 1/10 of a second before they turn, why even bother? It literally has signal in the name. People that refuse to use their phone to pay for things. Apple Card, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, Cash App. No idea. These are also the same people that talk it down. Come talk to me when all your money is stolen without you even knowing it. Oh, I'll come talk to you when that never happens, because I'm sure you won't hear me whenever I talk to you, because you'll be busy writing a check for 1 bottle of Head & Shoulders shampoo, boomer. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to people that just can't figure it out.
If I'm pulling out somewhere and I'm ready to turn right and a car is coming and I stop and I wait because there's a car coming, and at the last second he turns right before I can turn out, that is the scumbaggiest move. Put your goddamn blinker on so we know which way you're going so we can pull out. Yesterday, on the other hand, I was trying to pass a parked car and there was a car coming at me, and that guy stopped and flashed his lights at me so I could go. And I was like, thank you, sir. That is a great thing.
Yeah. I also cannot stand the people, they'll be 6 cars in a row and you're trying to get out into traffic and traffic's going. It's not like it's stop and go traffic. They're going by. The 6th car will stop and wave. Just go. There's nobody behind you.
Yes. You're the
Stop
last
trying
one.
to be Helpy McHelperson.
Yeah.
Just go. You're messing up everything.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's so annoying. All right, Galvin, thank you for the brand new open letter. Our phone number is 800-771-1025. Get on them now because I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to play a game, and that game is called Who is My Baby's Daddy? Where you will decide whether he is or is not the baby's daddy. That'll happen next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accidents wrapped up and out of your way, so we're accident-free right now on both sides of the bay. Nothing to slow you down in Hillsborough or Pinellas County. That includes 275 and 75. Keep in mind, in Hillsborough County, I-4 had an earlier accident westbound in the Plant City area. It's all cleared up, but still seeing some slowdowns about stop-and-go traffic in that area. Everything else is good, including the toll roads. No problems on the Veterans Expressway or the Leroy Selman Expressway, and those Bay Area bridges running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic. Now is the time to join Achieva Credit Union. For a limited time, Achieva is offering up to $250 bonus when you open any checking account. Achieva also has excellent rates on all kinds of loans. Find out more at achievacu.com.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With the guaranteed offer, there are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Listener Ryan said, quote, Mark Spain Real Estate exceeded our expectations by helping us achieve significantly over our asking price. We received much more than we ever anticipated, and we cannot recommend Mark Spain Real Estate enough, end quote. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Choose when you want to move with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and close in as little as 21 days. Go to markspain.com to find out what your guaranteed offer will be. No obligation. That's markspain.com and start packing.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June has always been a huge month at Stingray, and this year, there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up bargains while they last. We can't predict the future, but the good news is right now, we have a huge inventory of new Chevrolets on the ground with rebates, bonus cash, and low financing all available. And Stingray's dealer discount is as much as $4,000. And remember, at Stingray, we do not charge a dealer fee, and that automatically saves you anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 on top of all the other discount. So listen, if you do shop somewhere else, be sure to ask, what is your dealer fee? Because otherwise, it's probably hidden in the fine print and can cost you thousands. But here at Stingray, there simply is no dealer fee, period. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, most people, they wait until something bad happens to think about their finances. Maybe it's something like job loss or a big medical bill, or you just watch the stock market drop like a rock. The good news is you don't have to sit around and wait for something bad to happen. You don't have to wait for the crisis. Trajan Wealth helps you plan ahead with clarity so you don't have to panic. Their fiduciary advisors will help you build a long-term strategy that's going to fit your life now and adapts to whatever comes next. And with no commissions, no hidden fees, and no sales pitch, you're going to walk away with real advice that's going to get you in the right frame of mind and get yourself on the right path. Your money should be working for you, not against you. Call Trajan Wealth today at 813-550-1000 or go to TrajanWealth.com to schedule your free consultation. Build a plan before life throws you that curveball. That's 813-550-1000 or TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
You put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com. On approved credit.
The bigger, better, faster summer event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get deals on over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. And don't forget to visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Mike Calta for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. I'm here with Frank Maldonado, Director of Operations at Lifeguard Imaging. Frankie, our listeners may be familiar with Lifeguard Imaging, but tell us a little bit about Lifeguard Imaging and how you guys are saving lives through early detection.
Well, Mike, as I think you already know in the past, my dad was a surgeon up in Maryland, where I'm from, and tragically lost his life to pancreatic cancer because of a misdiagnosis of a CT scanner. Became kind of a motivation for me to keep his name and his story alive. Opportunity came to utilize early detection scanning, which we do, and it's been a remarkable change.
We often hear the term silent killers. Tell me about these and how Lifeguard Imaging can help detect these before it's too late.
Millions of lives are being lost every year to multiple forms of heart disease and cancer. They call them the silent killers because they don't have symptoms generally until it's too late. We're finding these silent killers at the earliest stages. Patients are surviving.
What are some of the risks our listeners face if they don't get scanned?
It's a simple fact of if you can find a disease at the earliest possible time, you can defeat it. If you don't know about it, you can't. So by getting scanned, we're giving people information they can utilize and again, save their life.
Stop putting this off. You have the chance to take control of your health today. Think early detection as an investment. Just like you would invest in your home or your car to ensure longevity, investing in your health is the best way to ensure you or your loved ones are around you for years to come. The earlier you can detect heart disease or cancer, the better chance you have to treat it. You don't have to die from these silent killers. Lifeguard Imaging is offering our listeners a free heart scan valued at $599 with a few minimum requirements for you and your spouse. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today or call 813-649-5214.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
$9:18 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. You've heard me talk about Waterman Properties before. If you are looking to upgrade your yard, front yard, backyard, driveway, patio, they do it all. Waterman Properties is your go-to for your summer, to bring your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or if you're repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install, and they do it all with expert care and zero runaround. You'll get personalized service, transparent and honest pricing, and guaranteed same-day response. There's no waiting, no excuses, none of that garbage, just quality work done right. I know a lot of people have work that they need done, and they're never sure who to call. Call my guys at Waterman Properties at 813-715-7383. That's 813-715-7383 or watermanproperties.net. Find them on their newly done website, watermanproperties.net. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Let them know what your project is and let them handle it for you from start to finish. With no excuses. They go in there and they get it done. Waterman Properties, your vision is their mission. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Thank you to those guys. We have some stuff to give away, Carmen, do we not?
Yes, we do.
And that does not involve Cage the Elephant tickets.
That is correct.
Okay. See, I'm trying to play by the rules.
Thank you.
What is the stuff that we do have?
So we have tickets for Suicide Boys. We have tickets for Bone Thugs and Harmony with 3-6 Mafia.
Bone, 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 bone.
Day to Remember and Yellow Card.
What would you rather go see, Bone Thugs and Harmony or A Day to Remember?
Day to Remember.
I don't know A Day to
Bone
Remember.
Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know A Day
I've
to
seen
Remember.
Bone Thugs.
You have?
Yeah,
We
remember?
were together,
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, what else?
And 21 Pilots.
Oh, well, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that right now. A little bit of Who is My Baby's Daddy?
Okay, everybody, this is Maury Povich, and it's time to play Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Lord, I've been done had too many babies, honey. Who is my baby daddy? Girl, I'd be a millionaire if I could ever figure out where I got Cheeto, Limbo, Cracker Jack, Orangelo, K. Martina, Salmonella, Velveeta, Genitalia, Catfish, Leroy, Cocoa Puffs and Pluto, Penelope, Jack Daniels, Buford and Lamangelo. Who is my baby daddy? Don't even two of these children even look alike. Aloe Vera, Maybelline, Gingivitis, Brill Cream, Cruix, NyQuil, Gangsta Q and Daffodil, Ron Bacardi, Captain Morgan, D-Mark Torres and DeLorean, Gynolotrum and Felicia, Chlamydia, Champagne. Who named these children and how many of them is it? Why they always want to come live with me anyway? Ask them who their daddy is. Look over yonder, they go. Nova Scotia, Bubblicious, Cuponita, Gonorrhea, Ice Bucket, Batuglia, Visine, and Margarita, Percolator, Terminator, Velcro, and Taekwondo, Varicella, Chromosome, Obstetria, and Shathid. That's the ignorant one right there, Shathid. Who is these baby daddies? I wish I knew. I'd show sue him for some child support, honey. Shoot.
All right, time to find out if he is or is not the baby's daddy. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Ryan Beckland.
Hi, Ryan. Do you have any children of your own?
I don't have any children, but I do have a kitten.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Sure, gay is what you're saying.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, Carmen's going to give you her side of the story first, then his side of the story, and then you and your kitten are going to decide whether he is or is not the baby's daddy. Ryan, are you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go. Her side of the story first.
This situation has damn near ruined my life and my family because Corey's cousin is spreading all these rumors and these lies about me. His cousin is trying to claim that he seen Mike coming out of my bedroom late at night with his shirt off, and that is a damn lie. I would never do anything like that. Mike is like a big brother to me. I would never, ever, ever do anything inappropriate to jeopardize my relationship with Corey, and it is no way, it is impossible that he is Jaden's father. Jaden and Corey are inseparable. He taught Jaden how to walk, how to talk. He takes him to the park. He's always been by his side. And these rumors that are going around are tearing my family apart, and I just want my family back.
All right. Well, she is, I don't know what her name is, but his name is Corey. And Corey is, cousin's been saying that she's been messing around with Mike. She says, no way, Mike is just like a big brother. But Corey has been a good father so far. So let's find out what Corey has to say for himself. Here we go.
Mike is my big brother, my mentor. He even taught me how to ride a bike. But if he's Jaden's father, I can never forgive him. He's dead to me. I'm angry with my cousin for spreading lies. The fact that Corey thinks I'm Jaden's father, that's beyond crazy. I ain't gonna believe Corey. He ain't nothing but a drunk. I'm his brother. I'm his flesh. I'm his blood. They say blood is thicker than water, but in this case, it's not. Because I truly believe that Mike is Jaden's father. Jaden is my pride and joy. I told him how to walk, how to talk. I mean, I can't keep on that. My relationship with Sheila is basically over because of what my cousin told me. This is something I don't believe my family will ever overcome.
All right, so the cousin says that Mike is really the father of the baby. This guy thinks that that's a possibility. She says there's no way, and that Corey is the father, that Mike is just nothing more than a friend. I don't know how I feel. I usually, when the family's involved, that usually kind of means that there's some sort of shenanigans going on.
Well, I can tell you a few takeaways for me. One, you say he's just a friend.
Oh, you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
So that and
all right, yeah, there you go.
And you know, it's actually thicker than water, not just blood.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Mike, no shirt Mike coming in there, and Corey wants the kid to be his kid. I'm going to say Mike's the father.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Corey's not the father.
Without a doubt, Corey is the father, and that this is being blown out of proportion. So we're a split decision, but it is up to you, sir. Is he or is he not the baby's daddy?
I'm going to side with Mike Calta. I think Corey is the baby daddy.
All right. I think so. All right, let's find out from...
and then not to say that she hasn't fooled around, but I think Corey is the baby daddy.
All right. Well, we'll never know. But let's check in with Maury and find out if he is or is not the baby's daddy.
In the case of 1.5-year-old Jaden, Mike, you
Mike,
are not.
They were checking to see if Mike was...
He ain't nothing but a drunk.
Sorry. I wanted to stop for a second because they were checking to see if Mike was the father.
Right.
We were saying whether Corey, but that still works out.
Oh, yeah. Corey is the father. Mike is not
Corey
the father.
is the baby daddy.
Well,
therefore, you are the one.
Right, that's true.
We still got to we know
that. We know that. Oh,
we do?
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm sure. I was wondering why it was so long. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
So
let's go.
Mike is not the father.
That's
now
easy.
we'll find out whether Corey is the father, and that's what we.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not so fast, sir.
Tell me that when it comes to 1.5-year-old Jaden, Corey, you are not.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
What a whore.
Oh, my God.
Well, I can tell you, you get partial credit because you said not to say she's not messing around with other
That's
dudes.
true. That's true. Carmen, he's on line 2. We'll hook him up with a cancellation prize.
The town whore.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What a whore.
I feel vindicated.
Yeah. Daddy is not home.
So do you think she was banging Mike too? He just didn't knock her out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Mike's coming out of a shirtless, coming out of the room and stuff. Yeah. Your big brother's not hanging out in your room shirtless.
How about the cousin? The cousin was like, I see what's going on.
Yeah,
there.
the cousin knows. The cousin's probably banging her too.
Yeah,
the cousin's probably the father.
That might be true. Wow. What a messed up situation for that poor child.
Even in the family.
Holy cow. All right. Well, he's on line 2, Carmen. We'll hook him up with a consolation prize, or as N4 likes to call it, cancellation prize. I looked through my phone. I thought I had Ric Flair's phone number.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say we should call him up, but
find out.
I don't have it. He'll have to call us.
Okay.
We'll have to wait. 800-771-1025. Holy cow. That was a good baby's daddy. We haven't had a
roller
good one
coaster,
like that in
yeah.
a long time. I'm glad Carmen had the second one on there. We would have never have known. I would have given Corey the credit all this time, only to find out that Corey was not the father. Jeez Louise. I'm very excited about the Bone Beach Bash.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a good time.
Night swimming.
Yep.
Night swimming, fish kicking.
You could do that. You could do your own Ric Flair.
Yeah.
I'm a fish kicking, night swimming.
Pants pooping.
Oh, well.
Well,
No, not
bass
true.
playing.
Not
for me.
true.
I meant for me. Not him.
sorry.
Yeah, no. We should invite Ric Flair to the Bone Beach Bash.
He would love that.
I think he would have.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Laying out on the beach, shirtless, drinking Mai Tais.
I may already be there.
Something else.
Maybe you can pick up Love Tiger on the way.
Love Tiger didn't seem like he was uninterested.
I think he was very interested. He just had no way to get there. I mean, we're going to have running water all weekend.
That's true.
Yeah.
And flushing toilets.
Yeah, that's a huge get.
No more hot bagging it.
If you missed the show earlier, Love Tiger joined us on his 55th birthday today and said that he is no longer going to the CVS to poop. He puts a plastic bag in the toilet, poops into the plastic bag, and then just throws it away. I mean, it seems like it makes sense.
You know he throws in the pool.
Oh.
You got to.
That's how the pool got that way in the first
Yeah,
place.
where else are you going to throw it?
That's what I think. That's what I think for sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, Carmen, you know.
Why do I know? I don't
You
even.
know it. You know how it goes.
I do not know how it goes.
You know what's going on.
I mean,
that
we,
sucks.
We sent pool guys who had been in the business for decades, and they said they had never seen anything like it.
Too far gone.
Too far gone. We sent plumbers over there to fix the water.
Tom went over there, didn't he?
Tom went over there. We sent plumbers over there to fix the water, and then the mother got mad at us, even though we fixed the water.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't like us. We've been the good ones so far.
I don't get it.
We sent social workers over there.
Yeah.
Got him to the hospital.
Yeah. Our listener brought him to the hospital.
Yeah,
If we didn't bring him to the hospital, he probably would have, his leg would have rotted out like Dom's.
He definitely wouldn't be having his 55th birthday.
No, for sure no. I have lived here since 1989. I moved here in 1989 with hopes of swimming on Christmas Day. That was the big thing. We could swim on Christmas. And that Christmas it snowed in Newport Richey. And then I was like, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like here. But shortly after that, I learned for the next 30-something years that it is just hot. And it keeps getting hotter. And even in the wintertime, it is still hot. Occasionally you get a day that's a little bit cool, but for the most part, that sun is still beating down. And if your window tint on your car is factory window tint, you're relying on that to keep the heat out of your car or your home or your office, you're insane, because the factory smoke glass that you get does nothing for heat rejection. So if you need to get tint on your windows, you need to call my friends at zenfilmsolutions.com. You can find them online, zenfilmsolutions.com, or call or text 813-TINTING. 813-TINTING. They do paint protection film to protect your car from the love bugs and all these construction sites that you're going through, windshield protection, color change wraps. You want to change your car. You want a new car, but you don't want to buy a new car. You don't want a new payment. All you need to do is take that car that you thought was such a great idea to buy yellow and tell them you want to make it red. They can do that. Or tell them you want to make it black or whatever it is. They could do it. zenfilmsolutions.com. And if you want to get ceramic coating, paint correction details, you name it, anything your vehicle needs, Zen Film Solutions can handle it for you. Or Zen Motorsports if you actually need a car. ZenFilmSolutions.com, 813-TINTING. If you text them and you get information, you tell them what kind of car you have, they can give you an estimate through over the phone or on text. If you text it, text hashtag PeteFace for 10% off. PeteFace for 10% off. ZenFilmSolutions.com or 813-TINTING. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show and hashtag PeteFace for 10% off. We got to take a break. We'll come back and wrap up the show. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accidents wrapped up and out of your way, so we're accident-free right now on both sides of the bay. Nothing to slow you down in Hillsborough or Pinellas County. That includes 275 and 75. Keep in mind, in Hillsborough County, I-4 had an earlier accident westbound in the Plant City area. It's all cleared up, but Still seeing some slowdowns, but stop-and-go traffic in that area. Everything else is good, including the toll roads. No problems on the Veterans Expressway or the Leroy Selman Expressway, and those Bay Area bridges running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic. Now is the time to join Achieva Credit Union. For a limited time, Achieva is offering up to $250 bonus when you open any checking account. Achieva also has excellent rates on all kinds of loans. Find out more at achievacu.com.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who's not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob?
What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June is typically a huge month here at Stingray, and this year there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up the bargains while they last, especially on pre-owned vehicles. Here at Stingray, we take a lot of pride in the quality of the pre-owned vehicles we offer, many that look and feel almost new. And there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, especially avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Right now, we have 150 high-quality pre-owned vehicles available with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2020 certified pre-owned Chevy Equinox LS for just $17,900. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
If you want great food, cold beer, and a reason to get off the couch, Hooters has it locked down this summer. Start with their Buffalo Shrimp Special. 10 shrimp tossed in whatever sauce you're craving, plus a pile of fries, and it won't crush your wallet either. Or switch it up. Hit the tacos. 3 options. Shrimp tacos, mahi tacos if you're feeling fancy, or chicken tender tacos if you're staying landlocked. And yeah, they throw in curly fries or tots because they actually know what you want. Now, let's talk beer. Big Daddy mugs of Bud or Bud Light, just $6. Mick Ultra, $6.50, or just go big with buckets, $5 for $25. They have 11 locations in the Tampa Bay area, and everybody loves Hooters. Plus, they have 2 new locations coming this summer. Go to originalhooters.com to find the location near you. Stop by Hooters and make sure you tell them Mike Calta sent you.
I met my wife in law school at the University of Florida. She was from upstate New York, and I was from Kentucky. We met at a daily mass at St. Augustine's. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. After communion, I followed her out of the church and got her phone number. The rest is history. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Little did we know that one day we would have 4 children and the largest injury firm in the world.
All 4 work in the business. It's a family business. Did I ever see this coming? Hell no. We just worked very hard and treated our clients like we would want to be treated, like family. It's a full-service injury firm, auto accidents, medical malpractice, workers' compensation, Social Security, and insurance disputes. We're open 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit forthepeople.com and we can get to work on your case. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Cat named Mo from Jugarabo Live, primetime, baby. For all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richie, it's Newport Richie's #1 gun range. Now, this won't last long. Before a limited time, you can sign up for free concealed carry courses at All American Gunslingers. Limited time only. This $85 class is free. All you have to do is pay the $20 range fee. This is the class you'll need to get your concealed carry permit, and you should have it. Sign up today at aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, and free concealed carry courses. America!
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Get to Furman Ford, 24825 US Highway 19 in Clearwater, Saturday, June 28th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meet up with John Senning. The Bone will be broadcasting live. Win concert tickets to see Jason Aldean, Busch Gardens tickets, and more. It all goes down Saturday at Clearwater's big Ford store. Furman is Ford.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Hot and steamy, of course, again today with some scattered afternoon storms. Rain chance today around 40% with a high in the low to mid 90s. Kind of damp and muggy tonight with a low in the upper 70s. Rain chance bumps to between 50 and 60% for your Thursday with tomorrow's forecast highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
It is 9:42 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. If you'd like to get your last-minute phone calls in, you can do so. 800-771-1025.
I got a phone call.
What do you got?
I got Ric Flair's phone number.
Oh! Let's get to the bottom of the poop caper.
Do you want me to call it right now?
Do you have the phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah, let it. I'll handle it.
I texted him. I didn't get a response.
Okay. Try it out, Carmen.
Yeah.
If he answers, you got to pick up, Carmen.
Yeah. He's probably sleeping.
You just want me to call it? Or you want me to let it ring for you?
No, let it ring for me.
Okay.
But if he answers, you got to pick it up.
Oh.
Hello, this is Carmen calling from the Mike Calta show. Good morning. How are you? This is Carmen calling from the Mike Calta show.
Oh, you probably woke up
in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Wheeling, dealing,
We were
scooping and
wondering if you
pooping.
had a minute to go on air with us.
Suck it, Joe.
It costs how much money?
He wants money?
Is it to buy toilet paper?
Mr. Flair, how much money?
We'll cover his tab down at the...
Tell him we're in Tampa.
Yeah.
This is the number one morning show in Tampa.
She said.
As the mayor of Water Street, he should know us.
Mr. Flair.
Hang up on him, Carmen.
No.
Coot.
But so he just put his phone down. He didn't hang up on me.
What are you hearing? What are you hearing?
No, it sounded like the TV or something like that. But he just said it cost money to have him on air.
All right, so we'll tell him we'll Venmo.
We're good at what do we have from last time? We got some Dogecoin left over.
Right.
We still got an unboxed PlayStation 5.
PlayStation.
It is him, right? Yeah, it's
It was.
him. Yes.
Yeah.
It sounded like him.
I knew I had the right number.
Maybe he was pooping.
Is he still there?
No.
Oh, we gotta call him back. Try again.
You do it.
I can't.
I can't from
I
here.
don't want to.
Tell him we'll cover his tab at we're down on Water Street.
No, I'd rather give him $1,000
Yeah,
than
exactly.
cover that tab. Are you kidding me? God knows what he's buying over there.
Gotta pay? Come on.
Do you want to try again?
No.
Okay, thank you. Oh.
Mike Calta show, good morning.
We gotta find out if he's pooping his pants.
I'm just going to assume he is.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys. I just want to say love the show. And I want to say thank you to Galvin for always delivering with the picks on Galvin Gambles.
Nice.
And, thank you. Yep. And then I was going to see, do you guys still have a Day to Remember tickets?
Carmen, do we still have a Day to Remember tickets?
Yeah.
You don't want to give
somebody
them?
who wants them.
No,
Yeah.
we might need to give those to Ric Flair.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
We don't. I'm just saying we don't have a lot of tickets left for the week.
I'll let you decide, Carmen. Yes or no, like Caesar. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, this guy loves it. You can tell he loves it.
Guy, do you want to appeal to Carmen, sir?
No. There you go.
Excellent.
Yeah,
All right.
that's exactly. Yeah. He doesn't.
He's gone.
I
Hung
don't
up
think
on
he
him.
understood.
He's gone.
understood.
Well, Carmen
Learn how to use your phone.
rules with an iron fist.
Learn how to use your phone. One. And
Carmen
two, be
manhandled
ready.
that guy the way she manhandled Ric Flair when he demanded money to be on the show.
Was he angry?
No, but he also was just. He just said it costs money for me to be on air, and then he put his phone down. And I was just pleading, Mr. Flair, but he doesn't.
So
didn't
when
sound like he was there.
During the break, I called the number and I got kicked right to voicemail.
Yeah.
And it's him on the voicemail and he goes, woo! He's like, leave me a message if you need me.
Oh,
Woo!
man.
Yeah. I left him a message and then Carmen
Tell
called.
him, Carmen, we'll give him Day to Remember tickets.
I don't know if I can cash on me. We can. Does
I
it
don't
take Apple
have
Pay?
Yeah, if we can Apple Pay him, I can give him like $200. $200.
He wouldn't
Day
give
to
you a
Remember
price.
tickets.
Wouldn't give you a price though, huh?
No.
Maybe he was checking to see how much he needed. What if you call and say you have Mr. Whipple on the line from Charmin?
Oh, man.
His nemesis. Yeah, tell him.
Everybody wants to be paid nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's start it with Carmen.
That's the first thing they
Wait,
say is
what?
how much you going to pay me to come
Carmen was
on.
the first one. Was like, pay me.
Yep. Get the bag.
Yep. Yeah. Michael Rappaport, get the bag. Well, listen. All we were trying to do, Ric Flair, is give you an opportunity to defend your reputation that you are the Water Street pooper.
He's not.
He's not.
I'm starting to think he is.
No.
I think senility is set in.
I refuse to believe unfounded rumors from internet trolls.
High flying, lady loving, Cadillac driving, pants pooping Ric Flair.
Rolex wearing.
No. Stop. It's that.
When you see Ric
Unfounded.
Flair, from now on, when you see Ric Flair in the streets, you go, "Pooh!"
The man is a legend and should be treated as such always.
Mike Calta show, good morning.
Hey, I just wanted to say Carmen is awesome.
Thank you.
She's doing a great job. And she called Ric Flair Nature Boy. That's amazing. Good job, Carmen.
Great job, Carmen.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Hard work dialing those numbers.
She was dialing and profiling.
We're lucky to have her.
Mike Calta Show, though.
You know what?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. What's happening, sir?
Listen, I just had a thought. I was wondering, do you guys have any thoughts on, you see that Jay and Silent Bob are running a cruise now?
Yeah, the View Askew cruise. They've done it before.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just trying to piggyback off of you guys.
No, I mean as much as we were one of the first ones in, we definitely were early on in the cruise, but now everybody does a cruise. So yeah, if you got a gathering of people, the number one thing to do is put them on a boat. Now everybody wants to do a cruise.
Yeah, if you're an actor, if you're a wrestler, if you're a comedian, if you're a rock star, like everybody does the cruises.
I can sit back and know that we were the first ones to do cruises.
Yeah,
and we did it back in the country station days.
Oh, I said it a million times. You were the first one to do a cruise, and then it became bigger and bigger. And then, like, within the last, 5 years, everyone was like, that seems like a good idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Well, Ric Flair, maybe during your travels today, several people will come up to you and they will say, hey, I heard you on the Mike Calta Show this morning, and you'll realize the opportunity that you... What happened, Carmen?
Oh. I don't know.
No, I said Water Street.
Okay,
Water Street,
I dumped it because it sounded.
You said street and city together, and there was a hiccup in there.
The Water Street pooper is what I meant to say.
If I'm Ric Flair, I want to come on this show for a chance to clear my pants.
Clear my name and my pants, yes.
When you're sliding into first and you feel a sudden burst, Ric Flair. Ric Flair.
A legend. We're lucky to have him in our community. False rumors from internet trolls. I can't believe he turned us down.
Oh, I can.
You gotta pay me.
When you see that old sack of alcohol-filled Louis Vuitton at the bar.
Oh, come on.
Look at him and yell,
I still think it's not true. I refuse to believe. Still real to me, damn it.
Yeah, real poo. Tomorrow we'll do the Open Letter Rewind in the morning, and then Cody Tucker will join us in the 8 o'clock hour. Cody Tucker should be very excited. A new Jurassic Park movie opening this weekend.
Oh.
Loves the dinosaurs. Check us out on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. We are about 50 away from 15,000.
We are close, Mike.
We are very close. All we need you to do is go there and click subscribe. Cost you nothing. And it'll alert you every time we go live. What else? We got Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. I put the picture up there. Love Tiger made for us. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday, as well as Mike Olivero today. Both of them are sharing a birthday. It's a tiger and a gorilla. And I think that's it. If you see Ric Flair on the streets today, make sure you tell him we said poo.
So good at that.
Legend.
The after show with Johnny B is up next. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Goodbye.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Fashion.
Oh, Steve Babu, I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy.
Bye.
Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, Gretchen.
Go smash your fruit in the hall.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I
make something funny. I don't even.
Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose, you lose.
Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius!
What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone Fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music, presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows, like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. June's begun, and you should begin on that summer body. It's the perfect time to join for $1 with enrollment and membership starting at $9.99 a month. Go to crunch.com for over 500 locations nationwide. I'm at Crunch 5 days a week. I have my own personal trainer. There's no reason you can't, too. Also, you can work any of the $1 million worth of shiny new equipment on your own. Memberships, $9.99 a month, and enrollment $4. Hurry, offer ends soon. Go to crunch.com and let's get crunched.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Take advantage of the Employee Pricing Plus event at Cherry Home Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at cherryhome.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
It's summertime, and unless you're at the pool 24/7, it's too hot to do much outside. Am I right? And that means you and your family are probably spending a lot of time indoors, doing crafts with the kids, getting paint on the floor, eating drippy popsicles, and stains on your carpet. That's why summertime is a great time for expert cleaning help from Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Those drips and drops and stains are bound to happen, and it can easily get out of control. Thankfully, Zero Res can clean it like it never happened using their ZR Water technology. No harsh soaps, detergents, or chemicals. After all, a clean home is a healthy home. And because Zero Res doesn't use all that dirt-attracting soap, you have zero residue and your carpets stay cleaner and fluffier longer. You have to take advantage of their summer sale for 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, upholstery, tile, and grout, all for 15% off. Just mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com and ask about Zero Res commercial cleaning too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident